God, and there the fuck is. What a track.
Beautiful.
What a fucking track. Well, welcome into Pushing Mongo. Thank you guys for joining. For who is here, happy Tuesday. It is fucking October 3rd. It's October.
Can't believe this year's flying by.
I don't like it, dude.
Me neither.
I'm 30. Well, and our front office is going to be he's the one that should really not be looking forward to it because
dude,
you're going to be the big
2024 is
3-0
it.
now, bitch.
That's it, dog. That's
Yep.
I'm out. It's time to call it. I had a
Stu's
good
been
run.
1 foot in the casket for what, 2 years now? You're what,
Yeah.
32, right?
Dude, I endorse the 30s, man.
Yeah,
30s
so
are good.
I agree.
Oh,
Shan
you
and
two
I
are just
had
drinking the
this
fucking Kool-Aid.
Shan and I just had this conversation because Shan's like, she's got like she's whatever. She was like, we're 30, we're not getting any younger. I'm like, look, 30 is like, I go, you could double my age right now, and I'm still not as old as my dad.
That's right.
So
no,
like
30s are cool because you still have the energy and like the body to do the things you want to do, but like you're probably at that point in your job or career where you have the money to actually go do the things you wanted to do.
yeah, it's not like go see the Cleveland fucking Browns in Cleveland in a few weeks on a month's notice.
Yep.
I can't wait. Just booked them bitches right before we get on here. I got to find a flight now to Cleveland. And I found one. But
Browns games, going to drop on this Friday, Dropkick Murphys and the Interrupters.
yeah, I almost bought tickets again today, but I just can't. I just can't make it on time, or I would.
Get that
But I
wedding,
looked at
bro.
tickets again today. Yeah, we got to go to one Friday, which I am just. There's nothing more that I hate more than going to people's weddings. Like I don't
Weddings
get me
are
wrong.
cool.
They aren't cool. Like I don't like public. I don't like going outside honestly anymore. I'm a boring guy, and I definitely don't like fucking going to like social gatherings like this. Like everybody's just drinking and having a good time. Like I'm usually getting. I've got a pen, so like I'm ripped and I've dabbed my body weight before I left. So I'm just like sitting there ready for it to be over most of the time, And on top of it, I got to go to work Friday. So like Shan's working the wedding all morning because she knows these people. And so she's working it. And then I have to get off work, come home, shower, get ready for a fucking wedding like after. I guess I'm not even seeing the wedding. I'm just going to like the reception or whatever.
Yeah, the reception.
And that's the part I just want. I'd rather just sit through the fucking wedding, go home. At least nobody's talking and drinking and getting fucked up during the wedding,
That's true.
But I just can't wait to come home already. And it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
But other than that, life's good. Life is good. But yeah, 30s, dude. Speaking of 30s, yeah, I don't think you have anything to worry about front office. I am going to. I'm only 30. My knees are shot, but
I hear that. I got bad ankles.
I'm
Bad
gonna
ankles
embrace
over here.
everything else in my 30s.
You got Axl Rose ankles?
Dude, absolutely.
And
in the
fuck
last
Axl Rose, by the way. We'll get to that. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say in the last like 3 or 4 months, I think I've rolled each of my ankles once, which is quite impressive. That's actually high for me, but nonetheless, fucking sucks.
Yeah. I hear you. Well, now I got a bad left foot since I broke my foot, and I still have not gotten it checked out. Now, at all times of the month, it hurts, but it's just a different section of my foot hurts for a few days.
Hey.
And I mean, it's not good for sure. And it pops in weird places all the time. So
you want the good news? Even if you went now, they probably can't do a whole lot for you. So like, fuck it.
It is what it is. Fuck it, dude.
It's life.
I'm not doing fucking Ninja Warrior anytime soon. It's all good. But yeah, the ankles, dude. It's fucked. Yeah, I definitely.
I don't know what's worse, ankle or knee. Like they're both bad for different reasons, but like, because as a person with bad ankles, I always think that bad knees is the worst.
I need to be pushed around, basically.
When you have a bad knee, like you're crippled, dude.
It leads to bad.
When you have a bad ankle, you can kind of like work around it.
Yeah.
You can play it off.
You need those delete hips. You're fucking now my lower back hurts all the time.
It's not good, dude.
Honestly, I think I just said life was good. I take that back. Life sucks, dude. Honestly, it's really skeet. It's not fun. 30s are
100 to 0 real fast.
But fuck Axl Rose, dude. I said that a second ago because you brought him up. Dude, they dipped on St. Louis again.
Really?
Yeah, they were just supposed to play Busch Stadium like 3 weeks ago, and they canceled it like the week.
They got sick, right?
Did he get sick?
Quote unquote.
I don't think he did. I know that like the ticket sales weren't great. I know that.
Really?
Ticket sales were not great. Yeah, Ed, like my buddy Ed was supposed to go. Jerry was like, yeah, tickets weren't popping off. Like, it wasn't. I thought it was their first time. I didn't know they'd been here since. They have been here since. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
But
it was like 2017 or something.
Yeah, maybe he shouldn't do 3-hour concerts. Maybe you wouldn't get sick if you weren't doing the Discog. Nobody wants 3 hours of Guns N' Roses. You know why? Because I love Guns N' Roses, but there are not 3 hours worth of Guns N' Roses songs that are good. There just isn't.
I don't want to hear all of Use Your Illusion 1 and 2.
No. I want to hear half. No, a little bit of those, a little bit of Spaghetti Incident.
Do they start playing the Spaghetti Incident?
Mostly we're all here for Appetite for Destruction. Obviously, it's. But dude, nobody's asking for 3 hours. No. You wouldn't get sick if you weren't doing. Because what is he, 60?
Axl Rose can't sing for fucking an hour.
Yeah. What is he? How old is Axl Rose now?
Axl Rose is 61.
God damn, and he's redheaded as fuck now. He doesn't even look like Axl Rose. He's got the band with him now, though, right? Remember when he had the emo kids behind him for a while? Like when he was finishing Chinese Democracy and all
Buckethead?
that? Buckethead? Yeah, Buckethead was there for a while. Yeah, I mean, Busch Stadium would have been cool. I mean, but honestly, there's not a band alive I want to see for 3 fucking hours. Like, there just isn't. I mean, I guess there is. Like, I mean, if it was one of those bands you can, like, sit down, chill.
I could see Rush again for 3 hours or what?
Maybe. See, but god damn, like, I would go see, Hank 3. I heard Hank 3 puts on 3-hour shows, but I also heard that his 3-hour shows they're 3 different things. He plays like a punk set, he plays the country set, and then he comes out and plays like a mix set. So he plays with 3 different. Yeah, he plays like 3 different bands basically. While he does a live show. His live shows are nuts, apparently.
That's kind of cool, honestly.
Yeah. Pretty fucking cool. So if you're into that type of outlaw shit, you want to hear some real outlaw fucking sniffing pills, running from the law fucking country, Hank 3 is it. But yeah, 3-hour shows. I think I would go to that just because I'm sure you get an intermission. Do you get intermissions for a 3-hour Guns N' Roses show?
Oh, for sure.
It can't be 3 straight hours, right? They'd be dying. Duff would just die. Is Duff there?
Oh yeah, Duff's back.
Who was the drummer? Right? Who was?
Well, they don't have a. They have a guy named Frank Ferrer. He wasn't with them during any like particular like. During back in the day, he's a hired hand, but he's played with like the Psychedelic Furs. Neil Young, Perry Farrell from Jane's Addiction, the Pixies, Dead Boys.
Nice. Dead Boys, hell yeah.
PJ Harvey.
Hell yeah. You can hear me now. You can hear me good right here, right?
Yeah.
I just adjusted my little volume so I can sit back like a piece of shit.
But like, what's his name? The drummer, Steven
Adler.
Steve
Adler, right?
Adler. Yeah, Adler's Appetite. Yeah, Steve Adler. Like, he's a good drummer. He can still go. I'm surprised they haven't called him back. But right now, yeah, he's sober.
Nice.
He wrote a really good book a few years ago.
Was he in Velvet Revolver? He was for a minute.
No, it was the other guy, the other drummer, fucking Matt Sorum.
Yeah, that sounds right. Dude, Velvet Revolver ripped for like 4 songs. They were so sick.
I had that album.
What was it called?
I don't think I did. To be honest.
No, the the
track was Slither.
The track was Slither, but the album was called Contraband.
Contraband. Yeah, dude.
Pieces.
Good album.
Yeah, dude.
But now
rest in peace, fucking what's
Guns N' Roses? So you have Axl, you have Duff, Slash, and then you've got like hired hands. They have 2 keyboard players. They have a guy named Dizzy Reed and this like young girl named Melissa Reese. And then you have Richard Fortus, who's actually from St. Louis. He's been with Guns N' Roses since 2001.
Nice.
So he plays rhythm guitar behind Slash. And then you have Frank Ferrer on drums. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in fucking Guns N' Roses now.
Yeah, everybody's got 7. Dude, you know, like when Green Day plays live now, they got like 14 people in the band. They got like that Jason White guy, and
oh wow,
it's like, damn, dude. What do you mean? You've never seen Bullet? You ever watched Bullet in the Bible back in the day when that came out? Like that was. Like,
watched it with you.
Yeah, I know you did. I know you've seen it.
I might have. I probably did, but it's been
the first time I realized that Green Day was not. Yeah, that was the first time I realized that Green Day wasn't like just 3 dudes anymore. Like it took more.
But they needed to bring guys in to like fill out the sound.
Yeah, 3 guys weren't going to play Jesus of Suburbia. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, granted, I think,
which was a great song, by the way.
That guitar player that they have on tour, they had him before that too.
Yeah, Jason White, I think is his name.
Something like that. But I think they brought him on around like Nimrod or something.
Dude, I fucking will argue. I will fight to the death. So it was great because like for the Green Day cycle that we went through with American Idiot, like it went like we loved it because like it was like hot at the time, like it was like
so tired of it,
and then we hated it, and then it was like cool to hate it almost. Like it was too overplayed, and then everybody's kind of like, you know, damn, maybe Green Day, you know, they did kind of sell out. Like now they're, you know, they really kind of went over the hump there. And then you kind of, but then like you get older again, and you kind of put it back on. You're like, dude, this album was great. It was a great album.
American Idiot was a hallmark album, though.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams is a terrible song.
Yeah,
it's a terrible song.
You listen to most Green Day albums, and there's kind of like that song.
Yeah, I have not listened to that song in whole. I have skipped that song anytime I listen to that album for 15 years. Like, you know, I just do not listen to. It's just
You're
such
not walking that
song.
road.
It's out of control for Rancid to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're out of control. Like, I fucking hate it.
We're out of control. We're out of control. We're out of control.
Like, if I could just be like, Rancid, why did you write that song?
You know that was a Lars tune, right? Like, dude, that had to be.
Yeah. I mean, and there's a few like bad Rancid songs for sure, but like not like that.
Arrested in Shanghai.
I like Arrested in Shanghai.
I was gonna say, actually,
it's a guilty pleasure, but it is just not like.
It's not.
If anything, it's very Clash. That's a Clash tune.
Yeah, dude, it's very Clash. I love it, dude. I think that's a good song. I think it's very well written. That's for sure. Like, I think the lyrics are good.
But with American Idiot, like, okay, when that album, like, when it first came out, like, I think you and I were pretty early on, like, the bandwagon for it, because that first American Idiot single
we were the first people bumping Holiday, that's for sure.
We bumped Holiday before it was a single. I know like that.
American Idiot, everybody was still on the American Idiot, and Stuart and I were like, we were on to track 3, Idiot, baby.
And we were working our way through the tracks. And so I remember American Idiot we were just like, dude, this is the most like, fuck you, George Bush, fuck you, like, America. Like, we were like, yeah, fuck, this is everything we feel right now. So that song is a moment in time for sure.
I was 11 years old, dude.
And so we were just angry, and we were like, fuck yeah. And then Holiday just got like too big.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
Broken Dreams like got too big.
Yeah,
Wake Me Up When September Ends had like the the really corny music video where the dude gets like killed in Iraq or something.
Yeah, so that's I lied. That is another one that I do not listen to that when I go through that. That's also not a very good song to me. Awful. Dude, but Homecoming, tits. Extraordinary Girl, Letter Bomb is so good.
My girlfriend.
And then Saint Jimmy, like that when it goes from we are, and then it goes and then you go, you know, it fucking, and Boulevard of Broken Dreams, he had that fucking look on his face. Yeah, dude, I'd punch a newborn with Saint Jimmy on. That shit gets me amped up still.
Yeah, so they didn't sell out with American. They sold out with 21st Century Breakdown.
Bro, and whatever that album was that had the rainbow unicorn on the front, that might have been one of the worst things I have ever heard in my entire fucking life. That one, Father of All Motherfuckers, right there.
The
2020.
one.
It is bad.
That movie, yeah, that thing sucked. Even like they did the Uno Dos Tres albums, and some of the tracks were pretty cool, and then the other tracks just sucked. Revolution Radio sucked, and then Father of All was unlistenable.
Yeah. Damn, dude. It's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a real shame.
Just like, I just want to listen to like Kerplunk, you know, just let me listen to like early Kerplunk and Dookie and just remember that.
Yeah, dude, give me Nimrod any day.
Nimrod's cool. Insomniac's great.
Yeah, Nimrod's my favorite Green Day.
And people didn't like Warning at the time, but I liked Warning.
Yeah, Warning's cool. Insomniac's cool. They're all good. I mean, like you said, Nimrod was cool. Dookie was good, obviously. Kerplunk was cool.
Yeah, Waiting, Minority, Macy's Day. Like for as far as acoustic tracks go for Green Day, Macy's Day Parade's like maybe my favorite.
Yeah, it's some good shit. They definitely man, I wish they could do something right nowadays. I wish like, you know, AFI, I think they're actually coming out with new music, but like I think they realized that nobody wants to hear that shit and they just came back out. I think they just did Riot Fest or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's Punk Rock Bowling, I don't know. But I think they played like all old shit or something. AJ, you know, my brother's wanting to go. I forget maybe they played an album all the way through, but like that's another band that just like, god damn. What I would do to fucking go see some old AFI. That would be.
If I could see AFI like Sing the Sorrow era. So that it's Sing the Sorrow, like Black Sails, and then like a few earlier tracks they'd probably keep in the set list. 2003 AFI would be like, that would be the era I would go to.
Yeah, that'd be pretty titties. I don't even know how we got it. How the fuck did we get on this?
I don't know.
How did we get on Green Day? Front office.
Dude, not a fucking clue. Don't know what to tell you. You guys just arrived and started talking about Green Day, and I was like, oh, you know, I actually know a little bit about Green Day, so I can contribute to this conversation. I always feel loved when I can contribute.
Marginally.
Yeah, well, you're about to go see. I'm telling you what, I really wish that Dropkick Murphys should stop touring until Al Barr comes back. I don't like these Ken Casey, I just watched like some clips again the other day. Like that was what Stuart and I saw when they came in town, like the last year, I think, or so. It's been just Ken Casey doing all the vocals. And it's like, there was a reason there was always an Al Barr or a Mike McLogan. You know what I'm saying? Like he is just that guy that comes in and brings energy. Like, you know, after the other guy's been singing the whole time, Ken Casey gets like his mid-song verse or whatever. Then you're like, just change it up a little bit. And you're just like, fuck yeah. But like, dude, like, definitely, are you going with like your nephew and stuff?
My wife is going, and then my sister and my nephew's now going.
Yeah, I was hoping. Yeah, so I was gonna say, well, hopefully he, you know, like hopefully they'll come through Springfield again, or like next time we come through, we can go see the Al Barr shows, because dude, those Al Barr shows are just so fucking.
Yeah, we saw him with Al Barr Halloween night, like 2012, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I was Weed Man.
I do remember that. Yeah.
We shaved my head into a mohawk. We dyed it green, and
I
I
do
had like
remember
the
that.
marijuana gauntlets. I had the marijuana leaf mask. I had the cape, and I'm in the pit as like a fucking marijuana superhero.
Dude, okay, so that's like why I almost came down again. Like I couldn't do anything when we saw him. My foot was broken. I was in a
That's
fucking
right.
boot. And obviously I was dancing around and doing my thing, but like, dude, I was so like I want to get into I am fiending for a pit.
I'm not.
I am about dude, like I almost just want to come up like I'm not even going to tell you that I'm there and you're just going to see me stirring up shit during Dropkick Murphys.
I do know that if Interrupters play Sorrow by Bad Religion, I am I am going to just run right into the pit, and my wife's gonna go.
Dude, I need a good punk rock show to come through. I don't know if we have anything coming through here. And I mean, I guess we've had some ska shows and stuff coming through, but dude, I don't know. I need to find something to go to. That's for sure.
What was the last time you went to Pops? Was it when we went to Rancid?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I haven't been to Pops. I mean, not much comes through there that I want to see anymore. I mean, everything is at. I mean, there's just so many better venues now. People are going to Delmar Hall or uh, the Factory out in Chesterfield.
Right. I mean, Cradle of Filth and Devil Driver are coming to Pops.
Yeah, dude, I'd rather cut my balls off.
What about Suicide Silence?
I saw somebody getting stoked about that on Instagram the other day. They were pumped. They were like, "Dude, Suicide Silence, fuck yeah!" I'm like, "No."
February 3rd at Pops, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
There we
Yeah,
go.
well, Crazy Bone's like dying. So, I saw today he
Yeah.
survived, but he's doing
Ooh,
better apparently.
December
Shouts
1st,
out to Crazy.
Exodus.
Nice.
Fucking Exodus, dude.
When?
December 1st.
Oh, at least it's September 1st. I mean, that already happened, bub.
Dude, Exodus would be sweet.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I definitely I think we started talking. I'm like trying to figure out like where it came from. I guess we are talking about my knees. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I definitely I want to redeem myself and get into a pit. Every time I go, I've been fucked up or something lately, and I need to show
Not
some people
injure
how it's done,
yourself
dude. I need to
before
get
a
into a
show.
circle pit. I want to get into a circle pit, dude. Bad. I wish like somebody cool would come through here. Like I don't know, dude.
Like you too?
You two coming here?
No, I don't know. They're too busy doing the residency over at the Sphere.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you who is coming here. I got the inside scoop. It hasn't been announced yet.
What's up?
June 29th, Bonnie Raitt, baby, Enterprise Center. We're going to that. That's for sure.
Oh wow,
Bonnie Raitt. You think Bonnie Raitt could fill the Enterprise Center still? And I like Bonnie
Yeah,
Raitt.
dude.
dude, my
Hell yeah,
mother will
dude.
100% be in attendance.
Yeah,
That's
Shan's
cool.
favorite, all-time favorite.
Shit,
She
very
saw
nice.
him with
I
James.
saw,
I think she saw her with James Taylor or something once, or maybe they got. I
I
don't know.
saw Bonnie Raitt. There was a music festival at Forest Park maybe 10 years ago. I don't know why I was there, but like I looked over and I was like, that's fucking Bonnie Raitt. I wasn't there for a concert or anything like that. I was just there hanging out.
Dude, you just stumbled in.
I just
Not
stumbled
bad.
across Bonnie Raitt. I was like, hey, yeah, let's stop for a second. Let's fucking
Pause yourself. This is Bonnie.
yeah, let's pay some respect here.
Yeah, she's a bad broad for sure. I'm excited to see that. So we're gonna go peep that out. But yeah, it's I don't know. I gotta check the schedule, find some shows to go to. I know. Um, well, I guess Less and Jake was the last one we went to, which was good. So I need somebody like I need somebody new, like one of these bands that were just fine, like Diners, to come through. Who obviously I wish they would reply to my fucking message. How are you gonna reach out to us and then just not say shit? So we need to I'm trying to get my man on the show or whatever they on the show. So it'd be cool to see them. But I want to see like Diners or like what is Billy Tibble doing? What the fuck's he doing? Does he even come to the States?
He doesn't do enough to tour, man. So he's just playing the LA club circuit.
Dude, that'd be a fucking cool little bar show to walk into.
Absolutely.
But Yeah, we'll find. I'll find something to go. I wish I had time. Like I said, we almost were gonna buy tickets to come down Saturday, but that'll be a good show. Hopefully, the Interrupters are. I guess are they? Who's headlining?
I think it's Dropkick.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah,
it seems like it's a dual
co-headliner. Yeah, maybe they're
seems
switching
like
off nights.
Yeah.
I mean, how big is the place they're playing? Can't be big, right?
The Shrine Mosque.
Oh, is that where Lil Jon was?
Yes, it was.
Hell yeah, dude.
But it's kind of like it's kind of like a gymnasium, to be honest with you. I was looking at like Elvis played there and like back in the day.
Fuck Elvis, by the way. We're just gonna put that on record.
It's an interesting little venue. It's definitely a throwback.
Dick.
But the venue looks like it probably still looks like it did in the 60s.
I'd have beat Elvis's ass, dude.
Why would you beat Elvis's ass?
Straight up.
Dude, because he's a culture stealing fuck. And
True.
He's not that good. King of rock and roll.
Pretty good.
He was aight, dude. He's a fucking terrible actor, and his music was whatever.
Damn, do you guys know that Big D and the Kids Table still tours?
Yeah,
dude.
I did not know that. You guys are like, huh? You talking about shows? I'm like, I wonder what's around Atlanta.
Yeah, we're probably playing at the fucking. Hold on, the Masquerade.
Yes, sir. Good call.
Heaven Bar.
Oh shit! I thought it was.
See, I can't believe that. Like,
dude, Elvis sucks. I hope next time I see you, we're gonna fight over it.
We're gonna fight over Elvis?
Yeah, Elvis sucks. You can't convince me his music's good. It's not.
Oh, Social D with Bad Religion.
Social D. Hey, Social D. There's no way they're coming.
No, that was definitely postponed.
Yeah, he's got throat cancer. Can't Swim. Nice. You got the Front Bottoms. I was listening to them not too long ago. Just to had like a few day little binge on them. Look, dude, have you never been to the Masquerade?
Oh no, I have for sure.
It's a great fucking place.
Come back, kid. There, rapper.
Well, you didn't see Toots and the Maytals there. So.
Hey, there you go. Cloud Nothings with Menzingers right there.
God, Menzingers are still opening for bands.
I don't even know who the Cloud Nothings are. But the Menzingers put on a good show.
Yeah, Menzingers are great, but Jesus Christ, it's a shame. What are we doing here? Get on your own tour. Illiterate light.
August Burns Red is still a thing.
Dude, Ice 9 Kills. Fucking
get the fuck out of here.
Sick. Goat Whore.
Goat Whore. Dude, that's the one, guys.
They've been around forever. Yeah, well, you're gonna have to find one of these. Pussy Riot.
Infected Rain. I just listened to them. They have a really cool chick singer. Infected Rain. They're a newer group, but they're pretty good. But it's like that orchestral kind of metal, like very Finnish metal.
Did Pussy Riot get thrown out of Russia? Like, are they based in the United States now?
I don't know. I think there's like, it's like Wu-Tang Clan where there's like different like sects of the like Pussy Riot.
Dude, Manchester Orchestra, that's the type. If I ever swim with a toaster, that will be what I listen to. It is some of the worst, saddest fucking music I've ever heard about. Mustard Plug
and Voodoo Glow Skulls.
That's the one right there.
That's the
I've
show.
seen Mustard Plug before, but that might have to be a repeat.
They just put out a new album. I tried listening to it. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's all the same shit.
It honestly blows my mind that a band like Mustard Plug is still going.
Yeah. Like, AJ kept getting super stoked. He's like, bro, listen, they keep putting out singles. I'm like, AJ, this sounds just like the last 20 years of Mustard Plug. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I just don't get super We the Kings, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to scroll back up on that one.
Wait. Hold on. Go down. Story of the Year.
Oliver Tree dude, and he's coming with Fiddler. It's so like the new Oliver Tree album is whatever. I've only listened to like some of it. It's all right. It's not great, but Fiddler would be a sweet fucking show. So That would be a cool show. But yeah, well, I guess you have to find something to go to.
Hell yeah.
Truth.
All right. So what else has been going on? Anything else interesting going on in life with any of us? Front office, you just got back from fucking the north, dude. We've got a pen pal friend in the north now. You weren't here for that.
No, I was here for that. What do you mean?
Were you here for the? What do you mean? You last week you weren't here.
No. But like,
yeah, we have another pen pal chef.
Oh, okay.
From Canada.
Oh, sweet. In addition to chef, we have 2 now?
No, she pen pal chef too. So we've had like you missed last week. We talked about all the outpour we've had. Like we've been getting messages, dude. Like we've been getting like people sending us like their personal shit that's going on, like people they know in the system, people who know chef, people with this. So now we've talked to the girl who put chef's video on Instagram for him. And we now are in talks with, which we'll get into more later when we read the letter. So if anybody is tuned in, which I don't know if they are, if they watch this later, we will be getting into that later. We'll be reading this week's letter from Chef and getting into a little bit of that. There's also Corey Bush had some shit she came out with today. You know, we talked about the Justice Center last week and the last couple weeks. She had just come out and said that she is like worried about the conditions there. Like it is just people that aren't getting clean clothes. Like it is like just straight up like it's just shit in there. So we'll get on all that later. But yeah, so we've now are talking to a girl who she was the first person to reach out to Chef, and then we apparently reached out like a week later. So it was like it just happened. So but she
interesting.
You know, so we are going to kind of work back and forth. She does some graphic design. So we might work with her. We've talked to Chef about maybe helping him with a logo for his clothing brand that he's trying to get up and running. So she might help us with that. And like I said, we'll get into all of that later. But yeah, so we got a little friend of the north. So what were you there a week?
Yeah. Was there a week? Little business, little vacay, kind of combo. Well, I mean, for me, it was mostly work, but it is what it is.
Yeah, dude. How was the weather?
Beautiful. Honestly, it was fantastic. It was like
it's been hot as fuck here.
Really? Even in start of October?
Is it not September? Hot there, Stuart? Are you not sweating a little bit today? I know my balls were sweating today.
No, it was overcast and we had a little bit of rain. So it's actually over today and the next 2 days, there's going to be rain. And this weekend, it's going to be down in the 60s.
Dude, it was 92 degrees here today.
It was not 92.
Oh, jeez.
It was hot as fuck here today. So
thanks, Midwest.
I am sick of this shit. But I also hate the cold. So I honestly just, I don't know. I just want to move somewhere where it's like 80 all year. 70s,
Guatemala.
80s. I'm not moving to Guatemala. So we talked about this last week. Stuart's trying to move to a place. 54% of Guatemalans live under the poverty line. Okay, so like Stuart would be like the white guy on the hill.
Yep.
That like
you're getting robbed.
They would hate him.
Yeah, you're 100% getting robbed.
There's not a mud fence you could build there.
Because I got family there.
Dude, it doesn't fucking matter.
Bro, we talked about this. They're gonna look at your wife like the colonized chick. They're gonna be like, oh, the one that married the white man and lives up on the hill above all our people. Bro, you guys are getting paraded around downtown.
Her family her family already calls her the white girl.
There you go.
Damn.
Her own family. Okay? So you're gonna get Gaddafi'd around fucking Guatemala. They're gonna be like, damn, why is Stuart is that Stuart in the back of a pickup truck?
Nah.
Are they dragging Stuart behind that Toyota? Oh fuck, man. Now it's just a 2-man show. We gotta have like a memorial for you.
We're definitely pouring one out for you, big dog.
Or are we? Because we told him October of 2023 that was probably not a good idea.
If Stu gets off in Guatemala, we're 100% pouring one out.
After we told him that he shouldn't be that guy?
Yeah. Just because he didn't listen to our advice doesn't mean we don't,
dude,
honor his
memory. Pour one out for the Guatemalans that he made feel like shit, honestly. Fuck Stuart, dude. He just pissed off the whole country, dude. He just went there with his Bass Pro credit card and fucking just forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? Like he has somebody go down the hill and bring up his fucking bananas and whatever because he can't leave, because there are coffee, whatever the fuck they do. What do they do in Guatemala? What is Guatemala known for?
coffee, bananas.
Oh, so okay.
2 lovely things. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Damn, dude, imagine that. Imagine you get got at some set up makeshift side of the road banana hut.
But Stu, you're gonna make the most perfect dark roast.
I just
Dude.
our cousin
if he survives.
That's the point. If he doesn't survive, he's gonna make the dark roast. He's gonna be the dark roast.
Our cousin from Guatemala just got into town yesterday.
Oh, cool.
She works for the church that is like based here, and but she like works for that church in Guatemala, Assemblies of God.
Sick.
And yeah,
it's like a cult.
Yeah,
slightly. Plead the fifth.
But she works for the church, and they flew her up here for like classes and stuff like that. And she does about once a year, and so we're gonna take her to like the Wonders of Wildlife, the aquarium, and all that stuff this coming weekend.
Yeah,
And
rubber facing them buffalo, dude.
Yeah,
Say hey.
But she brought us like a couple pounds of coffee.
Hell yeah!
So she bring anything else? Any
pounds of kilos or something?
You bring any no sugar?
Sadly, no.
Damn, dude.
Just cafe.
Kind of fucking Guatemalan cousin is she?
The one that works for the church.
The one that works for the cult? Dude, though, we know, look, there's in Colombia back in the day, everybody on that side of the world has a little hoof every once in a while, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Guatemala was they were always kind of like passed over in the drug trade.
Wasn't that where they landed? Didn't they have the landing strip in Guatemala? Or where was the landing strip? South America, maybe.
You had like Honduras and Colombia were pretty big in it, but Guatemala kind of just did their own thing, to be honest with you, and definitely got taken advantage of by American corporations. That's why the other day when I was talking about like if you were talking about me getting got in Guatemala, I was like, yeah, because they caught me drinking like a Coca-Cola instead of a Pepsi, because Coca-Cola fucked them up.
I'm telling you, dude, you're gonna
people died because of Coca-Cola.
So maybe they went through Belize. Is that what you're saying? Like,
yeah.
Well, here I know they. I'm trying to think where they land. What Noriega? Who did Noriega run?
Juan Noriega.
Yeah, he's the guy that had that landing strip where he was like letting them land in his country and fucking refuel.
That was like that's Panama, bud.
Panama, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close.
Yeah, what's crazy is that you'd think that Guatemala would be there because it's attached to Mexico. The drugs are going to work their way up through that country into southern U.S. So you would think that Guatemala would have been the place, but nah.
Damn.
They just flew it over.
I mean, I guess getting Gaddafi'd in Guatemala really wouldn't be that bad. I mean, you'd be famous. You'd be kind of a cool way to go.
Beautiful territory, probably.
They're like, we had to dig the biggest hole we've ever had to dig.
It took whole village.
We all had.
Dude, it took 49 hungry Honduras or Guats to fucking carry you to your grave.
But it brought them together.
They all weigh 95 pounds.
But it brought them together, and they prospered after this, Stu. So just think about the people.
At least they probably let your wife live though. That's probably enough. They're like, look,
I hope so.
You sacrifice him, get rid of the white man.
Dude, here, scroll out real quick so you can see like the southern U.S. too. I did not realize how short of a flight it was.
Oh yeah.
So in February when I go to Guate, I'm leaving here from Springfield, Missouri, so Southwest Missouri.
That's right here, folks.
Yeah. To Dallas, so that's like an hour and a half flight.
Boom.
DFW, and then I'm leaving for Dallas Fort Worth. Boom, right across the Gulf of Mexico into Guate, and that's like maybe 3 hours.
I mean, yeah, it's not a far flight. Like Mexico's.
I thought Mexico was bigger in my head.
Yeah,
it feels bigger because it's a country, obviously, so it feels bigger. But no, it's
I need to do is go to Europe, because it's funny when it's like you talk about you traveled across Europe and all these countries are the same size as like Connecticut. But then like once you cross over, imagine driving from like Connecticut to Massachusetts, and like there's a new language now.
Dude, Stuart's gonna get bartered out of his pockets over there. I can't wait. I want
to
in Europe.
Dude,
dude, I'm gonna be surrounded with. I'm gonna be surrounded by fucking family that's gonna be like, no.
Stuart's they're gonna be like, yes. They're gonna fucking go right.
They're gonna push.
Bro, they do not give
out
a
of the way.
fuck, bro. I had a guy in Mexico walk up to me, snatch my Nikes out of my hand, place something in my hand, and go, trade. Like, you have my Nikes, like they're in your hand, like you've basically made the trade. Like, obviously I was like, no, and took my fucking Nikes back. But like, dude, they are savages there. They are fucking, they do not care. And they're all gonna try to send you some fucking some fucking ashtray with some Indian dude with a foot-long wooden cock. Like, that's how that goes. If you ever been to Mexico or like Dominican Republic, doesn't matter. You go to any of those beaches or any of those places, they're all selling the wooden cocks. Like, they have this fascination with like these little wooden guys that like, and then they wood carve their cock. Like, they're huge, and you're gonna see plenty of them. I promise you.
They're all gonna go in there. I'm gonna walk into the Guatemala just iced out, just sit there, just like.
You walk in iced out, you're not walking out like
dude.
that.
I can't wait, dude. Stuart's gonna be like in a Blood Diamond documentary one of these days. Like, it's gonna be, they're gonna be like, yeah,
dude, you can't do that.
There really wasn't a diamond trade in Guatemala till the white man came with his fucking.
Iced out
with his iced out chains. The first diamonds to ever touch Guatemala. And they fucking just, I mean, that'd be cool though. I mean, there would definitely be a documentary about you. You'd be like one of those guys that like visited those tribes that people are not supposed to fuck with, but for some reason white people keep going over there to fuck with them. Like, you'd think after like 7 of them got harpooned.
So hold on, you'll walk into the village iced out, but you're not gonna at least go say hello.
You're saying village. You're saying village like this shit's tribal, dude.
Dude, some parts of Guatemala are definitely like that.
Some parts of the U.S. are like that.
Dude, not like that. There are no parts of the United States that are that third world, dude.
Yes, there are, dude. I live in Springfield, Missouri.
Find me a place in the United States that are third world like Guatemala. 54% of the poverty, under the poverty line. That means half the country sucks, dude, or like is living in shit. Yeah. Like, that's like, bro. So it is.
There are
like a village hut. Like,
when you're talking like, okay, when you go to like the rural mountainous areas of Guatemala, like, yeah, there's like extreme poverty. It's just people farming, self-sustaining. That's what they do, and they've been doing it for thousands of years. But you go to like the cities, which that's where I'm going to be anyways, like Guatemala City, and Antigua. I'm going to Antigua. I don't think I'm going to Quetzaltenango, but those are like super developed, like modern cities.
Damn, dude. So you're just doing the white man tour of Guatemala. We're not even going into this. Look at this full of fucking, look at the privilege this guy has.
No, here, scroll up, scroll into Puerto Barrios at the north there.
How are you going to talk like that and then just go to cities? Hey, I don't want to hear you roll the tongue.
Scroll back out a little bit. There's a town that I want to go to. Go north.
Bro, I better see you there at the mouth. I better see you with some kids that have got 3-year-old Super Bowl shirts on.
No, Livingston.
Oh, Livingston. Sorry. Well,
okay.
Come on.
Check this shit out. I want to go to this town. You can only reach this town by boat. This is a place where Haitian slaves were dropped off and then left. So it is like proper Caribbean, Haitian, Black, Afro culture.
Hell yeah!
All the local. It is a Black African city just right there on the edge of Guatemala, and like their culture is so dope, and I want to go there so bad, but like native Guatemalans kind of like frown on it. But that's the place I want to go to.
Yeah, you should wear the necklaces there.
They're just fuck yeah, dude. They be down,
dude. They're gonna own you in Livingston. They're gonna be like, they're gonna see you coming across the water. They'll be like, no shit. No shit.
Not again.
No. Holy fuck, is he...
Bro.
No fucking way. The first white guy in 55 years. No. Dude, they're just salivating. Like,
not again.
They're like, they got their binoculars like, he's got... What's on neck? What's on neck? Like, they're going to get there and see the reflection in it. Bro, that's it. Like, that is it.
Why can you only get here by...
Well, look at the water, dude.
What? Because it's all like... No, it's all like...
Fucking all
yeah.
this.
Well, look at the L...
Like, road?
Well, I guess you'd have to still go across the El Gulf Vitae.
Oh, you just like, this is a road, right? Boom.
Yeah.
Is this all just forest?
Dude,
right
you know
here,
that's
though?
like that's probably like 150 miles, right?
Yeah, bro.
No,
150
front
mile
office
road?
is sick of your. He's sick of your shit.
150 mile road, like what?
There's no road that goes to Livingston. You have to go up the river.
Well, yeah, no, I believe you that there's not a road. But I am not trying to say that there's not a road there. I'm just saying, like, why the fuck do they not make one? That's what I'm saying.
Because it's shitty.
Because 54% of them live under poverty. Because
that dark green area, people don't live there.
Yeah, that looks like that's just what we'll go down. That's the that's some reserve. If you go down here, scroll down. It's the whatever the fuck. Yeah, the Reserva Rectoro de Montelelala Cerro San Gil. Close.
Close, yeah,
dude. So that's why.
But yeah, you can't build a fucking road in that,
dude.
Okay.
If you were a real Guat, you would hike that.
If you were a real Guat would sink. A real Guat who is like 5 foot tall would sink in the mud and never be found again.
Dude, but you're like what are you, 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah.
Dude, you're going to be, you could just.
I'm going to bring my snorkel.
All those people are going to be swinging. They're going to be like, just hold on to my arms. Stuart just has Guatemalans hanging off his arms while he's walking through quicksand.
I got my snorkel. I look like the front of a train.
Dude, they might not kill you. They're like, he's like, you're like something they've never seen. Like, he's magic. Look at him.
Did you see that? I mean, did you see that photo from my wedding where like I had my arm around my wife's entire family?
Yeah. Oh, I met them all, dude. They're some of the coolest people, but yeah, they're not big. They're not big people. That's for sure.
My wife. What's that?
Tell them you play in the NFL. Tell them you play the American football.
That's where I got this. I play the football.
There you go.
Famous. Yeah, my name's Patrick Mahomes. That's what you should tell them.
Yeah. My name is Brock Osweiler.
I am the GOAT.
I play American gridiron football.
I think this trip's gonna be dope.
That's awesome. Will definitely be dope for sure. I'm just giving you shit, but
I was looking at Airbnbs there.
Dude, don't do that.
No, they're nice.
That's where they just lock the door on you at night.
No, there's like super nice hotels that I could get in Guatemala, but the thing is like the conversion rate. So it's like $34 a night, and I'm living like 5 stars.
Are you staying at hotels? Or are you staying with family?
For the first couple of days, because I'm going there for a wedding, and this wedding is like, what do you call that? Gala? Like, so I have to see. So this is like tuxedos.
Hell yeah,
this is
dude.
Gala wear, because this is my cousin that's on.
You better grow that little mohawk thing you grow out, dude. Slick it. Like you better slick that motherfucker back for that baby.
But I'm growing my beard out. But
yeah, dude.
But so I have to have like a proper suit for this. And
you should shave this and just mustache it for the trip. That would be so sick.
I rock this and then the little flavor saver.
Just the flavor saver. Oh, dude. And then you get in the gala get up. Dude.
In the gala, for sure.
That's fucking sick, for real.
But there's like going to be like 800 people at this wedding.
Can we pull up some gala? Let's look at like a
gala,
some gala outfits or like gala weddings. Like let's see like what typically. I want to see what Stu's gonna be rocking, dude.
So just so I'm clear, Guatemalan gala.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good thing to Google. Sounds pretty dead on. Probably a lot cooler in this wedding. I think this all started. I think back to then. That sounds like a cooler wedding than one I'm going to Friday. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, this
excited
is
at
a
all.
big because this is our cousin that's on TV down there in Guatemala.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we're fucking.
So dude, this is gonna get gnarly.
Dude, put on. You know what? If you can get a hold of a DJ down there, Sky Voovie Voovie baby, Sky Voovie Voovie baby. Dude, that would get the quinceañera popping. Oh yeah, dude. So you're not gonna be dressed like this guy up top, right?
No, we're talking. Well, don't say Guatemalan gala. Let's just say gala.
And put like men's attire, because
yeah, male. There you go.
There you go. Gala attire, male.
Oh. Yeah, so I got to dress like nice.
Do you got your suit already?
No. I'm losing weight first.
Bro, I'm telling you, if you need like a suit or a tux or whatever, if you're ever like coming up here, St. Louis suits, people travel. They're the best suit company in St. Louis, like in the area. They are. Jerry gets his suits there. I've got my last couple. They have like 2 suits for like $250. Like $300. Like tuxes. It is like it's in Clayton. It's been there for 50 years. It is the best place to get suits.
No, dude. The photos at this thing are good. I'm gonna be sure to take lots of photos because it's gonna be fucking insane.
Dude, dress like this guy right here. Sharp Magazine. This guy right here. Yep. Pull him up.
Dude, that's pimp as shit.
Dude, we gotta get you one of these. What is that hat called?
Just visit the whole site. Visit the site. 21 best dressed men.
Hell yeah.
Met Gala.
You're gonna be on next year's. There we go.
I love the Oscar Isaac.
Hamilton?
Tom Brown? Who the fuck is it? Who are these people? Future. Nice shoes, dude.
Ralph Lauren.
Look at Nigel.
Look at Nigel Houston. Skateboarder Nigel Houston. Cuddy. What the fuck? All right, Dr. Jackal.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting.
Whoa.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
Jack Harlow. Dude, Jack Harlow constantly kicks it with Taylor Rooks. What the fuck?
Ben Platt. I don't know how to feel about that one. Ugh, with the flares? Ugh. Okay, that's sick. Only he could pull it off. That's sick.
Ridiculous. I don't know, but the little hair clip looks ridiculous. But yeah.
It's a Met Gala, dude. You do crazy shit.
This bitch looks like a Harley seat.
Cool. That jacket is dope. Peacoats are the shit.
Shawn Mendes, dude. Can't get into it, but
I don't know who the fuck that is, but he dressed cool. Papa SC.
Holding me back.
I don't know who that is, but the pants are whack.
Kieran Culkin.
Dude. Recession, shout out. Or Succession, excuse me.
Oh, Succession, yeah. With the Converse, keeping it
there
real.
He is.
Leslie Odom Jr.
Bro, that is how you need to dress. You walk into a Guatemalan gala like that, you might be president of Guatemala by the time you walk out.
Dude, I wish I could rock some sneakers to this thing. If I could wear like a nice suit with some like.
He got sneakers on. I can't see. Is that what he's got on with that?
No, not him. But I wish I could rock some sneakers to this thing.
Right. So what are you gonna? Do you have an idea?
I mean, I would love like a suit jacket that maybe has like floral imprint on it, but like sewn into it, but it's the same like that. Where it's like sewn in, it's the same color.
Yeah.
Dude, go for the all white.
Look at that fucking nerd.
Who is this fuckhead?
I don't know. He looks like I just want to punch him. Nerd. That looks stupid. Sucks that his name's Riz.
That's
okay. That dude's
movie.
Killing it.
Yeah, I like that.
Killing it.
Is that the Iron Chef, dude?
I have no idea.
I don't know. What's his?
Dude, give me fucking credit. Acclaimed chef and man behind the
boy,
Met
you know
Gala
your
menu.
Iron Chefs, huh?
You're goddamn right.
Cleveland's got an Iron Chef. That's all that matters.
Really?
Yeah, Michael Simon, bitch.
Dude, come on.
Dude.
I don't watch the Food Network.
Dude, Michael Simon's been an Iron Chef for like 20 years, dude. Get real.
I remember the OG Iron Chef, and then like a little bit of Iron Chef America when that first came out.
Can we just pull up Michael Simon real quick? Just maybe I almost guarantee you've seen this guy. Just even like,
is he the big dude?
No.
Bald. Mario Batali.
Mario.
This guy. This dude. This homeboy.
I've seen him, but I don't know if I've ever seen anything with him.
Michael Simon, baby. Cleveland's own.
Look at them eye bags.
Dude.
Hey.
What, man?
He's a Browns fan. That's why he's got eye bags.
Because he's just been rubbing them going, I can't fucking believe this shit.
Probably.
I believe it, dude. His under eyes look like two fat pussy flaps.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I guess now that you've brought him back in, I guess we can talk about it, and then we can get into the chef shit for the last little bit. But we won't spend a whole bunch of time on sports. Actually, we're not even gonna spend that much time on sports. It's just the Browns, honestly. Front office and I were talking before we got on here. Kevin Stefanski, if I ever run into you in the street, I'm going to punch you dead in your fucking shit, okay? Like, I am so fucking tired of the inability to adjust to anything. He can't adjust. We were talking about it before we got on here, the bringing of Deshaun Watson. Here's the thing. Nobody can say we were caught off guard by Deshaun not playing.
Right.
Like, he didn't play. We all thought he was going to play. We thought he was going to push through it. But he didn't throw any passes all week. DTR took all first-string reps the entire week. Why the fuck did we have why is he throwing the ball 36 times?
36, yeah.
We didn't change the playbook at all.
I was going to say, that's the thing. The game plan was made for Deshaun Watson. That's who we expected to start. The fact that we didn't have a plan B in a week that your
which
QB1
probably should have been plan A. Deshaun probably should have been plan B.
Right.
Like,
you have
DTR probably should have been fucking plan A. Like, what have you been running first team all week? You know what I'm saying? Like, has he just been running Deshaun's plan A all week? You know, it's like,
I mean, clearly.
I mean, yeah, clearly. I mean, no, I mean, obviously, yeah. I'm saying that to Kevin. Like, have you just been having him? Has he been throwing 40 times a practice? Like, is this what we've been doing? 9 carries for Jerome Ford. Our running backs had combined didn't have 20 carries.
No. Well, right, yeah. I mean, 19. I'm not sure what the game plan was this week, and that's also because I said this to you, Nick. I'm not ready to fire Kevin Stefanski because given on this season, well, okay, I think that's an overreaction. If you look at this season, we've had 2 fantastically coached games where we came out and looked incredible. Now the other 2 have been utter disasters. Okay, so we're batting 500. We need to find some fucking consistency. I don't care what it is. We either need to be good or we need to be bad. But like,
how many years does he need to find consistency?
Okay, but that's not a fair comparison when like he hasn't had the team that he has now the last 3 years, right? Like that's.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give him that. I mean, I'll give him that he didn't.
You know, I don't.
But I feel
not
like
that I don't feel your pain, Stu. I'm with you, dog. This is frustrating me too. And like I told Nick, I'm close. I'm just not there yet.
Yeah, I mean, especially when I don't know. I mean, who is going to take over? Jim Schwartz, who, I mean, I love Jim Schwartz as a fucking defensive coordinator, but like, I don't know if I need Jim.
I liked him as head coach in Detroit.
Well, there's a reason he's not the head coach there anymore.
They were awful.
Like, it's just not. Like Kevin's won a fucking playoff game. Like, I'll give him that. Like, I'm more on your side of wanting to fire him. Like, I'm sick of this shit. I think I'm so sick of him coming into these fucking post-game press conferences having zero emotion. I mean, it's It's just copy paste every week. Like there's no real. I mean, and that's what's funny. That's what pisses me off about this whole throwing Deshaun under the bus. Look, Deshaun Watson, this whole he could have played. It was his decision. Well, Baker Mayfield made the decision to play, and remember what happened to him? That fucked his whole goddamn career up, or at least career in Cleveland, because he's kind of getting it back on track now. But Cleveland turned against him. He was never the same. Kevin and him butted heads because of it. So then you can't just be this monotone fucking robot in all these and all these conferences, all these interviews, and then all of a sudden go, oh, well, now I think I'm going to be transparent with everyone and tell everybody. Well, he was actually cleared to play. He decided not to. All of a sudden, you want to give us all this information? It's weird, and I think there's a little more to it. I think there's got to be some headbutting here because we all know who's going to go first. Your $230 million contract, your quarterback, or the fucking guy who's had the team for 4 or 5 years now. Yeah. Like you said, now has no consistency.
We can't move off Deshaun.
We can't move off. We're not going to move. Yeah, and all these things. Here's the thing. He's looked. I don't even take we've talked about this. I don't take last year in existence. He looked rough the first couple of weeks. The week he played and we won against Tennessee looked phenomenal.
Yep. And that's the week that matters because week 1, he looked okay. Okay. And then we have Chubb's injury, right? Which was, of course, was an emotional game. So we kind of tossed that one out. And they looked good against the Titans.
And here's the thing. I'm all down for him playing the long game. I mean, we all should be. I'm okay with him if knowing the bye is this week.
Yeah. 13 weeks straight, guys. 13 weeks.
Right. We need him healthy on doing this. And here's the other thing. Besides Baltimore, who I think is 3-1 now, maybe. Are they 3-1 or 2-2? Yeah, either way. They're, other than that, the Bengals look like dog shit. The Steelers look like dog shit. And then we look we're in the middle. The Ravens are obviously the Ravens are obviously the best team in this division right now.
Yeah.
So
I have to agree.
When you look back at this, there are very few teams operating the way they should be. It's kind of been an ugly year so far in our division for sure. Lamar, the same Lamar that just dropped 28 on us, just lost to Gardner Minshew last week. So it's very hit or miss.
Well, what I don't understand from the game plan is the minute that it switched and you knew that you didn't have Deshaun, why does DTR's stat line not look a lot like Lamar's? Why are we not throwing 20 times, even if it's Kareem and Jerome and Pierre out there and they're splitting the carries and we're getting 3 yards a carry? It might be ugly, but don't shatter your rookie quarterback's confidence like that. It's more about the lack of foresight that he had this week in terms of Kevin for me.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me look both of you motherfuckers right in your goddamn eyes and tell you where Andrew, our savior, Andrew Barry, is supposed to be this, we praise him all the time. The dumbest fucking thing he ever could have done was trade Josh Dobbs for nothing. Because
fuck yes.
Now, Josh Dobbs could have played this weekend. I'd have been okay with Josh Dobbs. I mean, I don't want Josh Dobbs throwing 36 times either, but Josh Dobbs probably would have handled this a little bit better. Josh Dobbs knows what to do here. He knows.
Dobbs is always cool under pressure.
Always. I mean, look at him. There are people in Arizona who want him to stay the quarterback right now. I mean, they don't look great, but he's got heart. He's playing. He keeps him in it. That team never fucking quits. And Arizona is basically over right now. Kyler
Look
Murray
at this fucking stat. He threw 41 times.
41 times.
You want this? You put this on the Browns and we win the game.
Only 1 sack. Why? Because he knows when to get rid of the fucking ball and he knows when to fucking run outside and get out of the bounds.
It's I can't blame DTR. I know that was his fault, but he was clearly not ready for prime time.
He was thrown to the wolves.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think that this is and I also think that maybe let's be real here. He's a 5th round fucking quarterback. He looked good in the preseason against nobodies. And I'm all for him. I love him. I hope he does great things. But 2 weeks into the season, a week into the season after Deshaun looked like shit, people were like, "Let's get rid of Deshaun." DTR, baby. It's now we can dial that back and we can all take a breath and realize that, hey, Dorian Thompson-Robinson is not an NFL quarterback right now.
No.
Josh Dobbs is.
Don't you love that everywhere Josh Dobbs goes, they fall in love with him. Like Steelers fans still love Josh Dobbs. Jacksonville Jaguars fans still love Dobbs. Titans fans love Dobbs. Browns fans love Dobbs. And now Arizona's falling in love with
Dude, who
Dobbs.
doesn't love a rocket
Everybody
scientist?
loves Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, and I think us jumping the gun on DTR and just saying,
"This is our dude.
See you later, Josh," and just giving him away for nothing, I think it was so dumb. Yeah. And I think that it was a huge fucking misstep. And I think it was, and we just paid the price. We just paid the price for this, and that's it. Because like, Josh Dobbs comes in here, Jedrick Willis. If I just scroll, I don't even want to see his fucking name. Get him out, because his.
Can we cut him, please?
Seriously, like I actually just, there's a couple media guys, like I've been like kind of in the media guys in Cleveland's comments all weeks, like, because I'm kind of getting sick and tired of this, like, you know. They're letting their you can tell they don't like Deshaun Watson, and anytime he breathes wrong, they're just like, oh, this is terrible. Well, you know, like the bar, you know, they're so wishy-washy, which I understand. We've had heartbreak, you know, you can boo whoever you want, all this stuff, but like, it's one of these things where it's like, they're all like, well, who are we going to start then if we get rid of anybody? Fucking anybody, because you could put somebody who's never taken a snap at left tackle ever, and they're probably at least going to give some effort. I mean,
I was gonna say, just try. Even if you suck, even if you try to block somebody. That's what I'm saying. If I see one more clip of him like just half-ass blocking or just standing there while something runs by him, I'm just gonna lose my mind.
The moment he gets beat at the line, he stops moving.
Absolutely.
I hate how much, just because he's a first-round pick, like they're given so much more fucking time.
It's unreal.
Shit the bed. Yeah.
It's unreal.
Because
when the problem is
GMs don't. Because GMs don't want to admit that they're wrong.
They can't swallow their fucking pride. It's the same thing. Like, I give Cade York was a huge. Like, I give them all props in the world. They swallowed the pride. I mean, cutting a guy you spent a kicker, you spent a fourth round pick on, that hurts. I don't know if it hurts as much as taking Jed Willis over fucking Tristan Wirfs, who is like the #1 fucking left tackle, who was changed to left tackle. So he can start.
The best left tackle for probably the next decade, or at least top 3, top 4.
Taking 2 spots after him, I think. I think it was 2 or 3 spots after Jedrick Wills. We passed on where it's us getting too cute. It's a perfect example of Andrew Berry. Here's the thing. Andrew Berry is a genius when it comes to contracts, trades, free agency. Those 3 things. He can't draft to save his dick. He has Martin Emerson. I'll give him that. Great find.
Give him Grant Delpit.
Like, he's had but like, dude, he has had some misses. And you know, I mean, wasting that fucking draft pick on Perion Winfrey, who then just who's threatening people on the streets, and like we're always trying to like be cute. And it's like, can we just take the guy that's actually the best at that spot? Like, look at all the guys who looked past Jalen Carter this week, you know, in that draft this year. And then the Eagles got him, and everybody's like, oh, holy shit. Can you believe Jalen Carter is a fucking home wrecker? A goddamn. Well, yeah, you just didn't want to draft him because you thought he had some off-field issues, but like, you overthought it. Yeah. He is clearly a generational. You know what I mean? Like, it's. And the Browns are just like, we just love to think we found somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's. Tristan Wirfs nice, but we got our guy. Yeah, okay. The goddamn rotating fucking turnstile, Jed Willis.
AB drafts defensive players well, outside of Perion and Winfrey for the most part, I'll say. But I cannot think of one person on the offensive side of the ball he's drafted that's worked out.
I mean, David Bell ain't shit. Cedric Tillman, too early to tell. He doesn't even get on the field.
Right. I guess DeWand. DeWand has been
Jones.
Nice.
Yeah, DeWand's been nice.
But I think literally everybody else has been a bust.
Yeah, it's pretty butt cheeks, dude. I mean, Jerome Ford, I guess he drafted him, right? But I mean,
yeah,
you know,
he's okay.
Did he draft DPJ? No, DPJ was probably there. Was he there? Who drafted?
I don't know.
DPJ was on
Dorsey, right?
Yeah, that was on John Dorsey's watch.
Who is I love Andrew Berry. John Dorsey.
I like John Dorsey.
No. DPJ.
John Dorsey. I was saying John Dorsey is DPJ. John Dorsey is killing in because where's he at? In Jacksonville?
No, he's in Detroit.
Or Detroit. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. He's killing it. I knew he was in like one of those.
By the way, let's that is the perfect fucking team and club and city for John fucking Dorsey, by the way.
Well, Cleveland would have been.
It should have been us, dude.
Well, he did some good things. He did some bad things too.
Yeah, like draft Baker.
But always bad respect for Dorsey.
Yeah, I love John Dorsey, but yeah, I mean Andrew Berry is like, I love Andrew Berry. I'm not gonna sit here and shit, but like, dude, we have got to stop getting cute. Kevin Stefanski needs to just be like, Kevin, this cute shit, like these fourth and ones or like third and shorts, and we're doing jet sweeps. Just run the fucking ball up the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop doing these things that are going to lose. Like, if they work, sure, you're getting first down. But if they don't, you're losing 5 yards. Like, it's not like I would be okay with getting stuffed 3rd and 1 with a ISO run right at the goddamn middle. And then just be 4th and 1 or, you know, or 4th and inches. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now we're 3rd and 5 or we're 4th and 5 because Elijah Moore or somebody that we thought we're going to, you know, we got cute and you know, it's like this more. We were just talking about this before. It's Elijah Moore's fault that he lost 20 yards on that run, for sure.
No doubt.
But how many weeks are we going to run that play until we realize that it doesn't gain yards? People are ready for it. Elijah Moore is faster than fuck, which is why we need him running downfield, not fucking playing around in the backfield. You know, like let's use Elijah Moore. Okay?
Well, why not? Where the fuck's the screen game? Am I the only one that remembers Kevin Stefanski running the screen game with Kareem when he would go in there
effectively?
Frequently? Like, and it was worked. They ran it with Chubb too.
Yeah. Like how about we quit giving Kareem carries and just let Jerome Ford carry the ball?
Granted, we also had a fullback then too.
Yeah, but like, you know, like I said, Kareem needs like this 5 for 12 right here. Get it out of here. Like, I don't even want him to carry the fucking ball unless it's goal line or 4th and 1. You know what I'm saying? Like we just need him to barrel his big ass through there.
Well, he's not big. Kareem is.
He's not.
He's bigger than Jerome and Pierre, but like he's
not
like
a big back. Beefy.
We don't have a bruising back anymore. That man, unfortunately, you know, we'll see him next year. But
dude.
I don't think. Seriously, I'm really not sure that we can run down somebody's throat. I mean, I'm with you that I would like to see it more than seeing the jet sweep that doesn't work. But like,
fuck, I'd rather than, you know, that's why we got Deshaun, who's gonna
I'm with you. Let's QB sneak it, dude.
Like just do that. Even if we never get it, like I'd much rather keep falling a half inch short than one rush for minus 20 yards. Do you know how hard it is to lose 20 yards on a run? Like, seriously, do you know how hard? That's 2 first downs backwards. You're just trying to go 10 yards forward, and you went 20 yards backwards.
That's the kind of stat line that you see when there's it's 2 seconds left on the clock for the game, and like they just do like a holy roller, fucking like everybody just keeps like shovel passing to try to like get it, and then they get stuffed.
Well, okay, so
you don't see that shit.
Even in the Tennessee game, it worked. It was a nice little play because it got a first down. But all that trickery where we gave the ball to fucking Elijah Moore, he then rushed it, gave it to Cooper. Cooper came, no look pass it to Deshaun, and then he threw it to Elijah Moore 4 yards downfield, who then, went upfield and got a first down. But, like, it took longer to do all that trickery bullshit than it did the play. Like, it didn't even – it's like usually flea flickers and all these crazy trick plays, you're trying to take a shot downfield, not 3.5 yards upfield. Like, it's confusing. And I feel like getting cute is our number one problem.
Right.
And it's just got to fucking stop.
In my opinion, we need to spread the fucking ball out. I mean, like we can't run the power O anymore. We don't have the team makeup for it. And like the longer we wait, like we come out of the bye, I know you have to have plays like that in the playbook, but like we need to run 40% spread, guys. Like I'm sorry, but like we need to change the offense again. I know it's not
if Deshaun's going to be the quarterback and there's going to be no Nick Chubb, then it has to be Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, no doubt.
It has to be Deshaun. It has to be, and spread him out like he did in Houston. Let him be the guy, and let's fucking do it. Like, we got Elijah
he throws
Moore.
some picks. He's gonna do that. We know that. We've seen inaccuracy at times throughout his whole career. Like, we're gonna have to live with it. Our defense is so good. That's what pisses me off about this score, is that people had questions about our defense, and nobody realizes that at least two of those touchdowns that they scored was because they started on our own 50.
Right.
Yeah.
They started,
the one they started in our like 5-yard line.
Yeah, literally.
So, yeah, it's bullshit. So it is what it is.
Damn.
Boys. I didn't realize that I say it is what it is all the time, and then Shane got me this little thing back here. I can't see it, but it says it is what it is back here. And I also just realized that my Bad Brains is crooked, which I guess she put that there because it said Bad Brains sideways, but I just need to turn it. It's all right, dude. It's all right, dude. Shout out to Shan though on this wall. She fucking.
Yeah, you want to show it off?
Beautiful. Look at that,
baby.
Sick, dude. Look and tell me this iPhone camera doesn't look clear as shit.
I've been telling you, boys, use the phone. For how long?
Look at Bret Hart chilling.
Bret Hart on the door. That's such a good idea. She put him on the door, and then I've got my Cleveland thing. I've got my High Times, and then like I found like she found these this Cardinals thing she's been garage sailing for all this. Like, she's found like all these crazy sports little things. But yeah, she killed it. Got all my here's shout out Dave. Got your little sticker back here. Got my ska beer, the transplants. I got all the Cardinal stadiums right there.
Clean as fuck.
Yeah, dude. And then the Mongo back here, the Pushing Mongo. That thing.
What's that hat top left corner?
That is my Tigers hat from when I played club ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was like, what's with the Vols hat?
No, yeah, that's my baseball hat, the Tigers, when we played Slaba back in the day. But yeah, and then this balloon right here. One of my favorite things about it is, yeah, I see that. That's the hat's sick. Shan just ordered stickers and a shirt. She didn't get her shirt yet. She got her stickers though. She got that sticker.
Pushing
I think
Mongo.
The shirt is It's so fucking sick. I need you to make me this thing that'll show up on black.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start ordering crazy. But this little balloon right here is from the Less Than Jake show that we went to.
Yeah.
And she filled it with some shit that like, so now it's like a full balloon. And she like stuck it. I don't know. It looks she got creative with this shit. And I got all this stuff over here that you can't even see on camera right now, but it's good stuff, dude. But yeah, shout out to her for that. Killed it.
Dude, one of my boys who lives up in Maryville, up your way, sports collector guy that I've become friends with. You know Tommy Morrison, right? The boxer.
Mm-hmm.
This dude's trying to sell me Tommy Morrison's shorts and his like entrance coat because he found out that I like 80s, like 70s and 80s boxing. So he's like, you want some like ring attire from Tommy Morrison? I'm like, shit, I don't know, man, maybe. He's like the jacket's got blood on it. I was like, kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking sick. That would be sick.
I was like, I don't have room for Tommy Morrison's big ass fucking shorts.
Dude, you'll find room. You always get. So like I like did the way I wanted to do this is obviously like this is like the wall like that I want to show, but like I can move. She's like, well, do you want make sure everything's on this wall? I'm like, no, dude. I wanted the room to where like I could put my desk. I can put my camera anywhere, and like there's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it would work in any wall because like, I've got decorations everywhere. So like it. Dude, just fucking, or just rotate it out. That'd be sick. Like maybe, well, I guess Miranda Maverick, she did earn her spot on the wall that last fight. So she was about to lose the spot. That's where the shorts could have gone. But Miranda Maverick did beat the fuck out of that girl last time. So
has she signed on for another fight yet?
I'm not sure actually. Well, no, yeah, I don't know. No clue.
She needs to just keep having fights on short notice.
Yeah, no shit. Just don't let them do any tape study on you, so you can come in and
exactly.
not be predictable. Yeah.
If she lost that last fight, that shit was coming down.
Yeah. As I say, she almost got cut. Speaking of boxing, though, Canelo fought this weekend and fought Charlo and beat the fuck out of him. Just the guy was like talking mad shit all this time, and then he loses handily. Like he basically showed up he fought not to lose the entire time. Calls out Terrence Crawford afterwards. Bro, you just lost. How are you gonna call for a money fight after you just got beat the fuck up?
That's not how that works, man.
Not how that works. But Canelo looked fucking good. I think we got UFC fights this weekend. I don't know.
I'm trying to pull them up right now.
And then we'll get into this week's Letor. If anybody's tuning in while he's pulling this up, scan that fucking socials up there, baby. Yeah. Follow us everywhere.
Over here too. Why not?
And there. It's kind of hard to see the screen with that though.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take it down.
Yeah. So yeah, scan that shit or scan up here. Follow us everywhere. Please hit like on this, comment. It helps the video a lot. Share it. Any like though helps huge. So if you like us on Kick, like the video on YouTube, it helps the algorithm. Send it to some people. That'll fucking put us in the algorithm. Just help us out here. Subscribe for sure. And if you like what you're seeing, you want to keep coming back, subscribe so you don't miss. Hit the bell on Kick and YouTube. Seems like YouTube might be our bigger place right now, but if you got a Kick, go over there and shoot us a follow because we would like to get that going. So
we got a Bellator event and a UFC fight night this weekend.
Jesus Christ, I could give less of a who the fuck?
You talk about the UFC?
Yeah, who the fuck?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Oh, go Bobby Green.
They got Bobby Green headlining a fucking fight night.
Yeah, dude.
God, Joaquin Buckley, STL baby.
Oh yeah, good call.
Drew Dober, Cutelaba. Go Carolina.
Nate Maness is down there.
Yeah, Carolina's fighting. Montel Jack. I mean, JJ Aldrich, Stephanie Egger. Who's fighting Montana De La Rosa? Which one's really fighting?
I don't know.
JJ Aldrich.
Oh, JJ. Okay.
Okay.
I should have went to RotoWire. My bad.
Yeah, we're on some
RotoWire. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with this, but normally they're pretty reliable.
Why are you pussies, dude? Get your shit together.
What
the
hell?
A bird down there too, dude. What are we doing?
Bunch of bombs.
I mean, at least it's a fight night. It's not a proper
Yeah, true, for sure. Yeah, I mean, sure. And it's at the Apex, dude. There'll be like 11 people there. But Bellator, go back though. Bellator 300. I wonder what that's got to be. They can't be bullshitting. Yeah, that's
Chrissy Cyborg.
Yeah,
Cyborg.
Oh yeah, look at Chris. Ryan Bader.
So that's heavyweight. I think.
Bader's Sarah McMahon down there.
Liz Carmouche.
That's actually a nice little.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a nice little card.
I guess I'll have to buy it and watch it.
You don't have
Winky
to.
Face.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, smarters.
Fucking cool.
Hey, I might tune in for this one.
I mean,
you know what?
I might fill out my verdict shit for this.
Dude, I've been filling out. We black belt, almost rank 2.
Bro, I haven't had a verdict. I haven't picked verdict in forever. I need to get back on
you just let me run away with it. It's cool. I don't mind.
Well, so Chrissy Cyborg, she's held the title, featherweight title, for 3 years now.
I don't know.
January 2020.
So 1 year.
She's been featherweight.
1 year.
What?
That was right.
When she retained. Sorry.
Yeah, she re-signed.
Defended.
So she has been the champ since January 2020.
Yeah.
I don't know much
2021, right?
Oh.
Sorry.
Look above it. It says title defense.
God damn it, dude.
Fucking watch it, dude. God.
He's fucking shit.
Dude.
All right, show over. What's going on in space. Can't read.
Show over.
Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, this guy's telling us what's going on in the world. Guy can't read a fucking headline. Champion once again.
So I don't know much about who she faced. Kat
Zingano, baby. I love Kat Zingano. That's another legend. She's the one that got. She beat the fuck out of. Back in the day, she was one of the first people to beat. Was it Amanda Nunes? Can we pull up Kat Zingano's record on whatever? Sure Dog. Go to Sure Dog.
I know. I was trying to get it to load, but it wouldn't.
She fought. She's also the one though. You probably know her best so Ronda Rousey beat her in like 10 seconds. She rushed Ronda and jumped at her.
Yeah.
And Ronda like caught her midair and just judo through her and broke her. I mean, submitted her in like seconds.
What the fuck?
She's also the one that fucking TKO'd Miesha Tate.
Yeah, she beat Miesha Tate with elbows, dude. Like,
you know what?
She fucked her up. But I feel like she beat. Are you looking at her record right now?
Yeah.
Did she beat like a? There's like a. I feel like she beat a legend. She was somebody like one of the Amanda Nunes. Yeah, go down. I think was it Amanda Nunes?
TK.
Yeah. And that finish was savage. Like that's the elbows I'm thinking of. She's on. She's on top, just fucking letting go, and that's what got her the title shot to. Yeah, so 14 seconds, dude. I'll never. I was watching that with my buddy. We were all at a Buffalo Wild Wings. I was hammered. We like ran around screaming in people's faces while they were eating. Like, dude, I lost my shit when she fought Ronda. Look at Juliana Pena, dude, bitch.
Dude, wasn't it nice though to see Amanda Nunes like go out like that?
God, like what?
Like this year when she retired.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, happy for her. I mean, I was never a big Amanda fan. She's the GOAT for sure. But I was never a big. You like that good ice water front office?
Damn right, baby. Sorry about that, boys.
God damn, dude, you fucking.
It rocks around in there. You know the
fucking
metal
parched?
Cup.
What do you got?
Dude,
what do you got? One of those.
You got one of those fucking Stanleys.
I was gonna say you got a Stanley, dude.
I don't have a
Stanley bit.
Bro, that sounds like a Stanley. That sounds like a Stanley, didn't it? That sounded like ice that he poured yesterday at noon, didn't it? It sounded like that.
It was a little soft on the edge.
That little small. He's one of those guys who goes, "Oh yeah, I put ice in it in 12 hours." You know, like, this ice from yesterday.
I wish it was a Stanley. I wish I could turn this camera on and show you guys. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. What is it? Just a regular thermos?
Yeah, it's just a fucking. It's just
a Tervis.
Tervis.
No, it's not even that nice. It's
thermos is what Stuart eats his lunch out of when he eats his tinned fish.
That's right, dude.
His tinned fish and his tomato soup. His wife made him like a thermos of tomato soup. Like I can just imagine Stuart. He sits down. He's like, he takes off his hat, wipes his sweat off.
I unwrap my sandwich that's wrapped in newspaper.
and he just takes the top of his thermos. Obviously, like he doesn't even know what's in it. He goes, "Oh, chicken noodle today." You know, and he like,
I'm sitting on a steel girder.
Yeah. Oh God, I fucking hate you. But yeah, that don't do that. Front office, don't be one of those water sipping bitches, dude.
I wouldn't. Don't worry, boys.
Fuck. Now I lost my train of thought. I was really about to go in on something, but fuck. What were you talking about for the water?
Well, we were just talking about. You mentioned Juliana Pena.
Well, dude, then you started.
I know
shaking your ice around.
Dude, maybe I'll make another appearance this episode. We'll see.
Dude.
We like to go long.
But Stuart held up his fucking Liquid Death, which I could have swore we weren't going to give them any more airtime till they sponsored us. But if you don't want... Dude, this is who need... If Core, you want to sponsor...
They're all right.
I'll fight you, dude.
Core is all right.
No, dude, it's...
Let me see what that says.
Perfectly... Oh, fuck. Let me go back.
Sorry, I was trying to get it bigger.
Perfectly balanced pH purified water, dude.
It's purified water. That means it's tap water, dude.
Doesn't matter. It's electrolytes and minerals for taste.
That's natural artesian water from the earth. So it's got all those vital... When they purify the water, they take the fucking minerals out.
It says minerals for taste right here, bub.
Yeah, they added it artificially.
Doesn't matter. They added it. It's in there. Purified. 7 stages of purification. Whew. It's so purified. It's so purified. I mean, it might as well come from a mountain, is what it says. It says might as well come from a mountain.
Core water, might as well.
Fucking might as well, dude. It's from a sink, but dude, fuck it. Might as well be from
the cleanest sink ever.
Might as well be from the fucking Madame Zeroni stream. It is good. It's good tap water, though. I'll tell you that. They don't have liquid death all over some places in the ghetto where I work.
God, I figured if I'm saving money by not eating lunches right now because I'm on my little intermittent fasting.
Yeah, dude, tell the world about that. This is what we need to be talking about, like ourselves. Like Stuart recently came out of the closet, so he's eating a dick-only diet. No, really. Tell him what's going on. Did you just swap us sides, dude? Did we just swap?
Here. Okay,
we'll
flip it
back. Wait, no. It felt good.
Dude, get me back on the...
ruining good fucking things.
Dude, why don't you... Do you got any ice? Why don't you chew on some ice, fuckhead?
Dude,
welcome back, dude. Welcome back, front office. We missed you last week, dude.
I missed you guys, too.
We missed you.
Traveling north.
This is fucking me up. You guys be on opposite sides. I gotta be honest with you.
I like it, dude.
I like it. Feels good. It feels natural for some reason.
We'll roll with it.
Look at my neck, dude. Some guy at River City, some Afghani, this Afghani I used to work with. First time I did this, he goes, "Wow." He goes, "You're really good at that." And so every time I saw him, he jerked me. He was jerking me off when I said that. That's why the wow. But anytime I worked turnstile with him or worked with him, his name's Abdul. We had Big Abdul, Small Abdul. He was Big Abdul. He was like, "Teach me how to do that," and he would do this, and he would try. But he would always go. Like he was all fucked up, and I was like, "What? You can't."
I was like, "Dude, your people invented that shit." Like,
I can do this, but I can't do the knee thing. I never learned how to do the dude love knee thing. I would love to learn how to do that. I can't. I don't understand how people do it. That shit's wild.
I don't know if I've ever tried.
It's fucking hard.
Oh,
you start like banging your knees together and shit. You look like a retard while you're doing it. Like
I just remember Mick Foley doing it as Dude Love.
Yeah,
he's like, "We're here to kick some heavy duty booty."
I just saw some heavy duty booty. I just saw that kid Kai Kanat or Sanat, whatever the fuck his name is. He can do it. Or I Show Speed. One of them was doing a dance, and I was like, "Holy fuck, he's really good at that shit." I gotta learn it. But I always banged the sides of my knees together doing it. Just retarded, dude. Straight up. So what are you doing right now, diet wise? Eating once a day?
I'm intermittent fasting. So for 22 hours I don't eat.
Hell yeah.
Which, I mean, whatever. You sleep a lot of that anyway, so whatever. But my eating window, except for tonight, because of the show, I only eat between 6 and 8 p.m.
6 and 8 p.m. So
that's my... I can only eat during that time. The rest of the day, I'm drinking, like, water or if I wanted to have, like, black coffee.
Dude,
or tea.
So do you mukbang shit? Are you doing mukbang?
No.
Dude, that shit is wild.
I inhaled a sandwich, though, for dinner.
Those people don't eat for like 23 hours, and then they have like this like it's a ridiculous spread of food. Like there's no.
It looks great.
I watched some guy the other day who every other thing he said was a gay joke. And I thought it was like, which is fine. But like, he was one of those guys who was like, he was like a big meathead, like trying to make these. It was almost like he reminded me of like the brother from Sex Drive.
Oh, okay.
You know, who just was anti-gay the entire time.
Yeah.
And you find out he was.
No, brother mine's gonna take it in the chili ring.
He goes, "You get in there." He goes, "You fuck her." He goes, "No brother of mine's gonna be taking the chili." He goes, "You look like a Mexican asshole." He goes, "I wouldn't let you drive the Judge if it was parked on my schnutz." But yeah, but he had this like fucking cheeseburger. I mean, it was like 15 patties, and he ate it like this. So like he was just eating burger, like and cheese. He wasn't even getting. I was like, oh my God.
Jim Cornette would not be happy.
You're just you're not eating like in a ridiculous amount of food. You're just eating like a normal meal. Or
Yeah.
like, are you?
I mean, I ate a big sandwich tonight. I had a foot long.
But I mean, you're not eating like two meat. You're not just like inhaling like to
for 2 hours.
Like you're just eating a decently to a large size meal.
Yeah, and then like because it's just like that one meal, there's no way you're like eating your daily caloric limit. So like you're ending each day on a deficit. So your body's forced to have to like burn fat,
dude.
And also, Jesus fucking Christ!
This could be you.
Can you mute that shit?
No, dude. That's why we're watching it.
It's so loud. Turn it down at least a little bit.
Damn,
I hate that.
Way, what? It ain't that loud. Is it loud to you, front office?
Yeah, it was very loud to me.
Was it?
Ugh, look at that guy. Dude. Oh, there's cheese in it.
I know this is awful, but like I'm kind of disgusted. I think it's cheese. I think it's nacho cheese.
But then there's cheese in. Oh.
Yeah, dude. I'm disgusted.
He's double down on the molten cheese.
Dude, this is a fucking thing.
All right, you guys got this the rest of the show. Peace out.
Wait. Go. No, dude, do the Nikocado avocado one.
Where is it?
Go right there, left.
This one?
No, left. On the left there.
The big guy.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I went left. You said left.
Between 100 and
Damn, dude. Oh my god, that's unreal.
No, he started off as a vegan, like 160 pounds soaking wet, like classically trained violinist, and his mukbangs got so popular that that's all he started doing.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy. This is the guy that just like, and now he's just he's out of control.
Now he just eats and cries.
Damn.
He eats, he cries, and he like rides around his little like motor scooter.
I want to find one of those guys that like don't eat for 24 hours a day. Like
they're called Muslim.
23 hours without food.
Well, I mean, didn't the Jewish folks just had a holiday, right?
Yeah, but like this guy, like I wish I could find this guy who I saw. This guy right here. This guy is fucking wild.
Yeah, let me see that. What I eat in 1 hour after 23 hours without food. Burras. Ew, his farts must stink, dude. 6 boiled eggs. Double Western bacon cheese. A double Junior Western bacon.
Dude, damn. Okay.
That's the fucking dude. That's the Tenacious D meal,
bro. 3 burgers.
I can do it. I've been there.
See, this is like nothing compared to like he goes live all the time, and like, yeah, he goes. I guess he only does it live. Like he's the guy that had. I mean, I've never seen so much food.
What's your worst fat guy meal that you could think of that you've actually eaten?
About an all-star special from Waffle House.
I mean, that's pretty bad.
I don't know.
But that's like a meal.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
There was this guy. There was another guy I used to follow that he does work, but he eats everything like. Dude, he has like a whole kitchen table full, and he just sits there, but he's live all the time. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter, but
I don't know. Say like Musclehead Mukbang or something. Musclehead mukbang.
We're gonna get something we don't want. That's for sure.
Maybe, dude.
Yeah. Either way, it's fucking wild. 23 hours without food though. That's like a thing on TikTok, and if I next time I see the guy, I'll mark it so I can so we can watch it. But it's unreal. Like, is this the same guy?
Oh my god. What unforgive? What's he eating? 2 sandwiches apiece.
Okay, so
2 sandwiches and no heat, and fries.
So 2
sandwiches mild with fries. Side of a large side of mac and cheese. That would
fuck me up, dude. Right in the middle of all this, too.
Yeah. So 2 more, 6 sandwiches, 3 sides of fries, 4 sandwiches, now hot, 4 sides of fries. He's got the meat sweats. Dude, what is that? Stop.
X-hot mac and cheese.
In a fat bowl. Oh, he doesn't even want to do it anymore. He's not even enjoying it anymore. Sign a waiver? Oh, yeah, the pickle. Let's cool it down. He quit. Quitter.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Smallest beast. Come on, man. What is that?
No, you don't.
A bowl of kale.
Who eats a bowl of kale?
Some ranch. Back to the roots. 2 mangoes. Buddies from the tropics. Buddies from the Bahamas. Puerto Rico. Hell, even the Cayman Islands. 3 P3 protein packs. 4 boiled eggs. That's gonna fill you.
I was wondering who bought those P3 packs.
Smallest beast. Come on, man.
Yeah. Either way, it's just wild that's a thing. Imagine training your fucking body. Well, that and people who like to hear people chew and slurp shit, and then people who just fucking like there are people that do that who just don't eat. Like, how do you? I mean, who wants to not eat for 23 hours and then?
I mean, I'm not eating for 22.
That? Yeah, but you're not doing that. You're not eating half of Burger King's menu.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta think
because what he's eating is not even healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're eating a sandwich, like he's not binging, not eating, and then trying to have something like a big meal but healthy options. He's eating Burger King, fucking chicken, 14 chicken sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Like,
did you see his skin? His skin looked like shit.
Yeah, but he's ripped. Like, apparently, I mean, he looked fat in the video, but apparently, the guy that does the kitchen table, he's like this meathead fucking working out. He's got 6 packs, probably beats his kids if they want to drink a soda.
Well, there's just some people that can do that, man. There's this girl who works for me, and she's pregnant now, and she's just entering her 3rd trimester, and she's one of these girls that are just rail thin, and she's pregnant now. And again, 3rd trimester, she's due middle of December. And she's eating Hostess cupcakes and honey and what do you call it? The giant Texas sized.
Oh, it's a honey bun. Yeah.
But the ones with the icing on the top too. So it's double damming.
Hell yeah.
She's eating those, and she has Star Crunches in her purse. And she has gained 15 pounds. She looks like a snake that swallowed a beach ball. Damn, she's still tiny until she turns around, and then you just see boom.
That's what them fucking office jobs do to people. So, I mean, some people can't do office jobs because I feel like there are people that just.
I put on so much weight once I started working an office job.
It's just you sit there and dude, when I worked at the bank, that's how it was. Everybody who had who was out in everybody had little snacks. Everybody had a drawer in their desk. It was just full of shit. And it's just you sit there and then I'm a bored eater. I get bored. When I bored, I eat. So when I'm sitting here at night, I'm already a drug addict, so I just dab fucking constantly. So then I just like have this I just have this stupid cycle of, oh, I'm bored and I'm high. Now I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go find something in the and then I'm gonna sit down. And I've just filled myself up. I'm gonna take a dab and chill, watch TV. 15 minutes later, I'm bored. I need to go do. It's just like it's sick.
Yeah.
And like that's why I can't do. Like me sweating all day and doing what I do now. Like I sweat probably more than a normal person because like when I'm in there sweating, I'm just sweating from my gut. Like it's everything I've eaten
Belly
is just
sweat.
coming out of me, and I'm just like, like I'm just like I'm fucking just a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm trying because I have to go to the extremes because yeah, I do. I totally have an unhealthy
Yeah,
relationship with food.
yeah.
So we're
Tell
like,
the
yeah,
front office about your potato diet.
oh, well,
You don't have to if you're if you don't you
I'm
don't
not
want to talk
embarrassed.
about it.
No,
Okay,
it was fascinating to me. Um,
It was
for
fascinating to me. It's fucking crazy that you did it. Like, there are things I respect you for, and then there's like you have there you. I've always said that like you've got like this weird. You have self control like in certain areas that people like don't have, and like when
I'm
you've
only yeah, I'm
yeah
only interested when things get hard. Like when things are
and then you're
easier,
ready to fucking
yeah, I have
you're
to be
cranking.
challenged. Yeah. So for this
I get
diet,
that.
I did a mono diet where I can only eat one food for 2 weeks. And I read Penn Jillette's book about it called I think it was called Presto. And he's like, "Hey, if you take diet advice from a magician from Penn Jillette from Penn and Teller, he's like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if you take health advice from a magician, you're an idiot. You deserve to die." Then I'm like, "Hey, that sounds like a great idea." So for 2 weeks, I just ate potatoes, and
What?
I couldn't take anything away from. I couldn't take the skin off. I couldn't take water out of them. I couldn't take just a whole
But
potato.
you could cook them, surely.
I could warm them up, but I could not add oil. I could not add like salt, pepper. No, I just warm up a potato
Why the fuck did you choose a potato?
because it's I like potatoes,
Okay, okay.
So you could pick what it was.
water. Yeah, you can pick whatever you want.
That's
So
what I
I could
assumed.
have eaten blueberries for 2 weeks, but I
Okay.
chose potatoes because I was like, they're heavy, they're starchy, they'll fill you up, they'll last you a while. There's a lot of water in a potato, so it's good for hydration. Um, so I chose potatoes, and you can eat, and I ate all kinds of potatoes. So I bought like a 5 pound bag of like russet potatoes, and I had like little fingerling potatoes. I had a couple sweet potatoes, just potatoes. I could just eat potato. And for 2 weeks, I did that. And so, like that first day, you're by dinner time, you're like hungry. You're like, okay, so I'll have potato. So you eat a large potato, and I microwaved it, ate a potato. No seasoning, nothing. I can't add oils, flavor, anything. Just eat a potato. And like the second day, you wake up and you're like, I don't want a potato for breakfast. So then lunch comes around. You're like, I could eat. So you have a potato for lunch. And then dinner comes by and you're like, okay, I'm hungry. I'll have 2 potatoes. And so, but eventually it's just like you're eating like a potato or two a day for 2 weeks.
Yeah, because you're fucking just sick of it.
Because you're sick of the potato and it just you love potatoes, but then you just notice that they're
Yeah,
just
not
so
after.
bland. You don't
Yeah.
love. It turns out that you don't love potatoes. You love the butter that you put on the
Oh,
potato,
damn
and the
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sour
yeah.
cream, and the
Yeah. I like
chives,
French
and the
fries.
cheese. Yeah, yeah, you love that. But for 2 weeks, I did that, and I got like supremely dehydrated.
Absolutely, you
I remember
did.
you said your legs weren't like working, right?
Yeah, every morning my legs would like lock up from like my muscles couldn't like move.
When you're not getting any potassium or anything, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
and so
really
my
a
wife, so I would wake up in like I would wake up in pain that was like cause I would sweat in pain, and my wife would
What up,
have to like,
Noah?
what up, Noah? My wife would have to work my legs to like wake them up and get blood going and like into the muscles and all that stuff, and then I would finally be able to get out of bed. And I'm like
Dude,
downing water. so I could get to work.
Bro, you need some electrolytes. Like this, like man. You should have
the last couple of days. I cheated the last like 2 days because the pain was so bad that I was doing like a 16-ounce 0 sugar 0 calorie Powerade.
Yeah, dude.
And that was enough to get me by. But like there were points where my wife's like crying and she's like, "You need to stop. Like you're gonna die. I feel like you're gonna die." I was like, "No. Like this is why now I'm interested." Like I only like it when it's like hard.
I know I can't move anything below my waist, but like this is getting good, babe.
Me and pain or whatever.
We're just getting to the good part.
That's it's weird to say, but like
when you couldn't drink anything, so it had to be water. It was just water.
Yeah, it's just drinking water.
So water to so like
water and potatoes.
So did it have to be? Was that part of the diet? It had to be water, or like could you chew? Okay.
Yeah, just water.
Dude, that.
And so now, I'm doing. Like I said, I only have one meal a day. So I'm like forcing my body into ketosis. So I'm burning fat, and throughout the day I'm only drinking water, or I can have like black coffee, but I can't add like cream or sugar or anything to it. So basically, I'm just drinking water. That's why I've loaded up on. If I have to drink
the little dickies, hell yeah.
So if I have to drink water, I'm going to enjoy my water. So that's what I'm doing. So again, like I can only diet when it's like crazy, when it's like pushed to an extreme.
Yeah, I mean, when I lost all my weight, it was not nearly as severe, but everybody has their own way of going about the journey.
But what was cool about the mono diet is that first time, because you could add food gradually. So after that first 2 weeks, you could add a second food, and then maybe like 4 or 5 days later, another food, and it's like just whole vegetables. Because I this is how I weaned myself into going vegan, and I stayed vegan for like 9 months before my wedding. I wanted to lose some weight before my wedding, and then I wanted to go crazy on my honeymoon and eat whatever the fuck I wanted after I got married. Nice. So, and I totally did.
Dude, I could not go vegan. I literally cannot.
No, I thought the same thing, but being vegan now, especially in like 2023, there's options aplenty. 20 years ago, probably sucked. Now, being vegan is
dude. I remember going to that fucking hippie ass store with you and getting whatever that vegan store in Springfield, and you got like it was the first time I'd ever heard the word or the term massaged kale. I remember you went and got that fucking massaged kale like sandwich or something.
The natural.
Yeah, and like I remember
that's like a great sandwich. I eat that thing now, and I'm not even vegan.
All vegans want to do is eat like a non-vegan, and like you're watching, you're looking like the things, and they're like, okay, you got every food you can imagine, but it's made out of like zucchini, and you're like,
yeah,
why don't you just eat fucking insert whatever? But they won't do it. So I mean, props to the people who can do it. Like I'm nothing against vegans or vegetarians. Like it's respect. I mean, I know a lot of vegans, but I just can't. I love like bacon. I just like meat.
Right. No, I love meat too. What?
Pause. I love meat.
The big.
That's how our front office lost all his weight. He became a skier, and there was no snow around. Oh, all right. Well, we're at about 1 hour 54. What up? No, I don't know if Noah's still here, but thanks for dropping by, even if it was for like 5 seconds. Props. Thank you for joining. We are about 2 hours in. We are going to. You want to do this? Should we just hop on into the Chefy Poo thing? Is that what we should get into? Or is there anything else that we want to? Is there anything else we want to chat about? I mean, dude, fuck.
Do you want to talk about the chef thing, or write like 2 letters so we have like a substantial thing going, or like what do you want to do?
I definitely think we don't have to write the letter. I think we're doing that off camera anyway. But I think we can read the letter from Chef, and like I said, I definitely want to talk about the Corey Bush thing and just kind of like we don't have to get into like a full prison talk right now, but we at least want to read for the people who tune in to hear from Chef. I would like to do that, talk about that for a minute, and then I do want to talk about that one article that I brought that I thought kind of sounded a lot like his situation that kind of just describes. But you know, we're gonna dive the more we go. There's gonna be episodes where we kind of dive deeper into this and kind of like, you know. But this was more, you know,
Oh,
not every
shit.
week's gonna be that. What happened?
I think we just got a videogram from our boy.
Did we?
Oh my god, yeah. He sent one a few hours ago.
Hell yeah, dude. Are we still logged in? No, actually, session is timed out. Hold on, let me log in.
Oh no shit.
Inbox. Did we?
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm playing it right now.
Well, where is it? I just see an inbox. I see. Oh, media. Maybe it's media.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Media home. Media history. Damn, I don't see it. Oh, I see email. Let me see if I can find.
Do you see a section that says like videogram?
Email, media, videogram. Because I see his letter from the other day. Media. Well, damn. Now I want to see it. Well, obviously. Give us a second here. We're gonna try to figure out how to get. Oh, here, email and videogram. Here we go.
There you go.
Send a videogram. Yeah. So where do we?
I'm recording it right now, so I'll save it to my phone. Dude, he's got his hat on, looking fly. But here in a second, I'll read the letter.
Yeah, I've got the. Yeah, and I'll pull it up here too. But let's send me the video on. If you're recording it, send it to me on Instagram.
I gotta crop it.
Oh, you're not just gonna. You can't just like.
It'll be letterboxed funny.
How the fuck do you open up a videogram here?
Well, here let's instead of having this empty. Here, I'll work on the video and send it to you. But let's read the letter.
Bro, you just take a little breath. We're gonna be all right. All right. So here is the letter then for Chef from this week, and we will try to figure out how to get the videogram up. While he's reading it, I will be in the background trying to. Do I need to?
We should because we don't know the letter that we wrote last week. The audience has not heard the letter that we wrote to him last week.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's how we're doing it. Yeah. So yeah, I guess read your letter. Yeah, I guess that's. I guess that's in here. Yeah. Sent. Yeah. Look at us, dude. This is it, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Can you see that? All right. Front office, does that look good on the screen? Or should I zoom in a little more?
I think you should zoom in a little bit more just so the audience can see it. You might have to scroll a little bit, but...
How about that? Does that look good?
Yeah, it's better.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. All right, baby. Read that motherfucker.
You want me to read it? I can.
No, I thought Stuart was going to read it. Didn't he say he was going to read it?
I'm trying to trim this video and get it to you.
Oh, you fuckhead. All right, I'll read this one. All right, so this is our letter from last week. So the shit show rolls on. Sorry. Chef, we could totally help you with a logo. So we talked about earlier. We were talking about he's got for people who haven't watched, where we just some context here. If you haven't seen them before, he's trying to get a like his own clothing line off the ground. We've been talking to him about maybe helping him with a logo. All right, so Chef, we could totally help you with a logo. We're a young, small podcast that just started selling merch, but we were thinking of designing a shirt for you where you get the profits from the sale. We can't promise sales as people aren't buying our merch yet, but it's a project to help pass the time. Heck, maybe they will sell, maybe they will sell and can help you build up some funds. We need to figure out the logistics of a video call so we can discuss these things in more depth with you. That Kina song you mentioned, I've heard that. It went viral on TikTok, and a lot of people use it in their videos. I hadn't heard that Santino La Saint tune, but it's a good one too. You're right, lots of emotion. I figured you have that. JPay. I figured you have that JPay tablet. Does it have access to apps like YouTube? How do you get to discover new artists and music? We'd be more than happy to share your video, or we'd be more than happy to share your video more. Or if you want to send a new video to us to share, totally up to you. Because of you and the show, we've now met a few people that you know, very good people, that care about you, that care about you very much and want the best for you. It really sucks that you've lost some family since you've been away, but it's nice to know you have a group of friends that will always make time for you. That being said, are you looking for a relationship that is more intimate? I can attest that Nick is one hell of a wingman. I thought you were about to offer up my services.
I will offer up your asshole,
dude. It's a two-way street. The way we see it, the way we see it, you've repaid your debt to society and then some. A bad check definitely isn't worth the time thrown at you, but you're almost to the finish line now. You'll be walking out those doors for the last time in no time. It was very brave to confront the captain and state the facts to him like that. When you're saying what you're saying is true, it can't be denied. This is a fascinating experiment we're in here, getting to know you and even the people around you. We appreciate you. We appreciate them sharing time and stories with us and our small audience. We don't take it for granted and want to see nothing but improvement for you, your current living situation, and especially life after lockup. Your friends, Nick and Stu, Pushing Mongo.
Yep.
Beautiful. So yeah, so for some context in that, before we read the other one, for like I said, the people who maybe this is your first time here, we had talked about, like I said, the logo. We had asked him about some of the stuff he liked to do, as far as like some of his hobbies. And it sounds like we talked to him about this video call, and it sounds like we've got a videogram here. So at some point, if we can get that up today, we will. Yeah. Okay, so he sent it to me, so we'll get that eventually. We'll play that after we read his reply. Earlier, we mentioned his other pen pal in Canada. Her name is Savannah. I don't know if she's all over our stuff, so I guess she is not. Then we can edit her name out here. Sorry. But she was talking. She had a good idea. So Stuart had that. This shirt idea is a great idea. I think that's a great thing. Throw a design up for him on our thing and see if people buy it and let him, if there is any profit from it, give it all to him and let him, kind of get something, whenever he does get out, he's got a little bit of money in his pocket. We've also maybe thought about, if this grows and there, it continues to have, some, it keeps getting attention and the attention grows and like we get, people who care about this, we would love to start something like a, GoFundMe or something like that to kind of with that idea in mind of whenever Chef gets out, he's not, he's kind of got somewhere to start. He's got a little bit of money in his pocket. Because as we've been researching in the background and he's the state of Idaho is not going to do much for him as far as making sure that he is successful once out of prison. So we would love to help any way we can. So that is our letter to him last week that we wrote. Because if you tuned in past, we've been reading his letters and then replying on air, and that's kind of been a shit show. So we have decided that we're going to read his letters and then we will reply, and then at the beginning of the episodes or beginning of the segment, we will start with ours and then get to his. So from here, we will go to his.
Yeah. Want me to read it?
Stuart, you can read it. Yeah, sorry. There was a couple spelling errors in that kind of fucked me up, dude. I'm not going to call you out on it, but
I hear you.
It's all right. He hears me, dude.
All right, so here it is.
All right, so from Chef, he writes, designing a shirt for me? That would be awesome. I just want to know what it looks like, so make sure you send a pic. Since I call my brand Modified, I was thinking like an M in the middle of an eyeball. Modified? Yeah. My friend Savannah told me she writes you guys. Man, she is a great person. We talk often, and her personality is great. She hasn't been around long, but she has made a difference in my life. As far as building my funds up, that would be great. How do we do that? Boy, I could use it, and I have some ideas. I was thinking, because I've seen commercials where people post videos on TikTok asking for donations, and people are very giving. What if we or you made a post asking if people could donate to my accesscorrections.com? Enter my info, name, and number, and putting some funds on my inmate trust account. So he's already got something set up.
Nice. Okay.
To help me get off my feet and start rebuilding and getting ready for the future. Do you think you could try it? Do you think you could do that? And will you try? Also, yes, I would like you to share the video more if you can. And I will also send another video to post. Aha.
Nice.
It would be helpful maybe if you could find someone who has a lot of followers that would post for me on their page. We're working on it.
We're working on it, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's like, can you guys try to find somebody that's a little more popular, dude?
He's someone that fucking a mover shaker. You guys on shit.
You guys are fucking bums, dude.
I don't really know how it all works, but boy, if you did these things for me, I don't even know how I could repay you, other than trying my best to give back and pay it forward. Attaboy. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
I've been struggling emotionally and financially for a long time. Don't we know it? Do you think you could come through on these things? How do we put our minds together for the merch selling and advertising? I know people like to buy things that come from prison. There just has to be a way we can make a lot of things happen for both of us. Gosh, you guys are great, and I always enjoy our conversations. You make me feel heard and important. Feelings I haven't felt in a really long time. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Nick, a good wingman, huh? Tell him yes, please help me. I am willing to talk to anybody. I don't discriminate. Love is love. Can't be stopped. I'm a super open-minded and not judgmental. I have a big heart full of love and laughter. I'm super charismatic, laid back. I love music and expressing myself through it. I'm 36, but look 26. That's true. He does look way younger than 36. Yeah, and believe it or not, I actually can cook. They do video visits, and I'm down with setting one up. Let me know, because I have to give a week's advance notice. You guys are great. I would like to put a face to your names. Thank you for all your help. I hope to meet you guys outside of here. And best wishes to your podcast. Sincerely, your friend, Chef.
Attaboy, dude. That's a beautiful letter. That
Thank
makes
you,
me
Chef.
feel good. I'll tell you that. That does make me feel good. That's what we're doing it for, though, bro. This is, look. So I was thinking about this today while I was sitting in traffic on the way home, and like, you know, we've obviously got a lot of good a lot of good support. We've also got the people who are like, oh, you know, there's always those people like, oh, fuck the people in prison, and why are you giving them a voice and stuff like that. Look. People like Chef, if you have a release date, like, look, if you did something so crazy that you've got a life crime or like life in prison or death row or whatever, like whatever. I mean, you still don't deserve to be treated like a fucking animal, but like whatever. Maybe, you know, we shouldn't put a lot of effort into like changing you or fixing you. But if you've got a release date,
non-violent offenders, people who are just like a drug addict.
Well, here's my thing. Or even if you are a violent offender, if you're going to see the light of day again, doesn't it benefit everybody to rehabilitate that person? Like if that guy is, you know, assaulted somebody, like assault with a weapon or a gun, or he shot somebody, didn't kill him, and he only gets 15 years, 10, 15 years, whatever. That guy's going to see the light of day again. Don't you want when that guy gets out again, he's not just been fuming or sitting inside the same person, and probably even worse now because we've put him in a hole, we've treated him like an animal, we've, you know, stripped him of his rights, fed him shit,
dignity.
But and then shoved him back out on the street. He's probably going to be more violent than he was before. So it's like, why if anybody in the prison system, regardless of your crime, if you have a day that you're going to walk out of the doors of that prison, then they need to be focusing what they can to rehabilitate you, so you don't come back to prison. I just argued with somebody in the comments of our video the other day about recidivism, which I think is how you say that. It's like, which is basically the reoffense rate of people who, and right now in the United States, it's like 70-something% of people who get out of prison or within 5 months are back in prison. And there are places like, and the guy's like, oh, and I brought up Norway. The guy's like, this is how it shows you're a retard because you're comparing the United States to Norway. I'm not comparing the United States to Norway. I'm comparing prison systems and the way they were. Norway has like a 20%, their reoffense rate it's like non-existent because they have no capital punishment. They have no life imprisonment. They don't and it's all about rehabilitation. They spend those times they're harsh prisons, like they're locked the fuck down, but like they're not being treated like a fucking rat the entire time they're in there. They're shown like, look, you're gonna get out of here, and when you go back into the fucking public, we don't want you to be just some loose cannon piece of shit, worse than you were before you got here. And it just, so like people like Chef, like these are guys that, you want him to feel like this. You want guys like this, or men and women on the inside, to feel like, when you hear him say like, gosh, you guys are great, I always enjoy conversations, you make me feel heard and important. I haven't felt heard in a long time. Like that, these people, you don't want these people feeling like that. Like, so now what? So Chef's, I think he's like 12 years into like a 15-year sentence or something. So in what, 3 years, you just want him to walk out the door and be this depressed, broke, felon who feels like there's nobody in the world that's listening. I mean, like who
can't get a fucking like a rental agreement, can't get a lease, can't like get a loan,
you can barely
can't get a job, can't get a can't vote. Like, what do you expect these people to fucking do?
Yeah, and then before you know it, they're back in prison, and they're going, oh well, see, you're right back. Well, what the fuck?
You left them no choice.
What did you expect?
Yeah, you gave them no option but to go back to the one thing that they remember. Oh yeah, I remember I got money that way. I was able to pay the bills that way. Albeit, there is a fucking risk.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. There's always a risk, and like and sure, there might be even like, so say like this, we could have picked somebody that maybe turned out not to be the greatest person. We're not saying that every person that has a release date's a great person, because they're not. We know that. But like, and you can't make every piece of shit into like some success story. And that's not always going to work, but it sure as fuck's going to work a lot more than it is when you just cage them like animals. And like, I mean, it's 100% going to work 100% more than it does now in the way we do it. Because like right now we are basically like, I mean, it is just, we want to punish you as much as possible. I mean, my girlfriend's brother, like, I'm not going to put his name out there or anything like that, but like, he's always been a little out there, but like 15 or something years or whatever he's done in prison, most of it in the hole, and some of the stuff that they've done to him is it's wild. And like, of course he's the way he is now. And we've got messages that from TikTok and people, we're not going to say it on this episode because I haven't gotten the okay to like even bring this up. But we've had some people who are reaching out to us on TikTok who are giving us stories about the Idaho prison, Department of Corrections, and their experiences that, I mean, like,
horrible.
They're horrible. And like, you're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, like, this is, how do you expect anyone to maybe not thrive, but even just like survive this and leave this in any sort of stable mindset? It doesn't exist. It's just not real.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm going to play I will play Chef's videogram.
And we haven't watched this, so
we have not watched this, so we are all watching this now. So here we go. So it's a little zoomed in because I don't want people to see my inbox back here and people's names be on there. So I guess I can actually make it full screen. So here.
What's up? It's your one and only Chef, Mr. Magnifico. Coming to you from IMSI, chilling, trying to get my video out, trying to get you to see it, see me. Hopefully you like that. Just chilling, like to laugh, like to have a good time, looking for a friend. That's you. I know it. Hit me up. I'm here. I'm waiting. Yeah, this is me.
All right, so this is what we do with this video.
Yeah, it's your one and only.
We post this video as is on our TikTok and our Instagram. Then in our link tree, we link it to
his
JPay and his what was that website that he acted?
Yeah, he had the accesscorrections.com.
Yeah, let me see that. Access Corrections.
Yeah, that'd be tight. And anybody, like I said, anybody that fucking sees this video, like, it is, you know, you'll be able to click on his shit. You'll be able to. I mean, we can even add it. I mean, honestly, if we really want to, we've already got scale, but we can add his shit to our link tree. Honestly, if we really wanted to, we could throw Chef's links down in our link tree. Yeah. Front office, you doing all right up there, bud?
Yeah, baby, we doing good. I'm letting you guys roll.
You enjoying it?
Absolutely. You know, nobody just includes my name on any of the things, so I just feel left out.
Well, dude, we can start putting the FO, but then we're gonna have to get into who's the FO.
I know. I totally think that it's probably best until we do like a video chat thing, and he just hears some random voice. But yeah, like, cause that's not worth putting into a letter and having explain it and stuff.
And Stuart, I can also, if you want, I can send like a "What's up? It's Nick." Good, to, you know, if I can send you a little video. You can shoot a little video and you can just put them together, and if we can send, and maybe you can send, unless it makes you record your video on that JPay.
I don't know,
because if we could like create like a little, just like a split video of both of us saying "What's up," you know, like it's Nick, you know, it's Stuart. We just want to say what's up, you know, good to finally see you, put some names to the face, you know, and then send them a video of both of us saying what's up.
If you send me a quick little like 10, 15 second thing of you saying that on Instagram, yeah, I'll splice it with something for me. We'll send it to them.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, so yeah, I'm going to also, while we're doing this, I'm going to pull up the that one article I had earlier.
The great video by Chef, man. Really
awesome video by Chef.
I have all your articles.
Yeah, so it's the KUER one, the Why Idaho Still Depends on Private Prisons, despite fraught history.
While he's pulling that up, I was looking at that accesscorrections.com. So with this, you can donate to his commissary, or you can donate to, let me see. So you can put some money on his books.
And this is kind of an older thing. Like, so I kind of, for context, like when we do these, I went through, I started at 2000, and basically every era of the 2000s, like so early 2000s, late 2000s, early 2010s, late 2010s, and now they've been caught up in some type of bullshit at all times, by the way. So, but anyway, so we can go commissary, books,
or like fees and charges. So I guess like phone calls, stuff like that. If he just needs something.
Yeah.
You can put money down on the commissary, put some money on the books, or help him with any fees or charges that he has inside as well.
Yeah, so we'll link that to. So we'll post the video, and basically, and honestly, any video relating to Chef going forward, like we will link his JPay in case you guys want to write him, because you guys should. He's a great guy. You know, at least, you know, great for the few messages we've had going back. He's a fun guy to talk to. From the other people we've talked to that are talking to him, they all have the same thing to say. So, you know, if you guys want to write him or send him, you know, whatever, we'll link that. If you guys want to put some money on his books, put some, so we can get some snackies in that motherfucker, you know.
Put it down. You know, like how like is there a way to like see like how much shit costs? Because like how much do you want to give? Like if you donate $10, which obviously any bit's appreciated, like what do you get for $10? You know,
right? Well, we know that what State Baby was getting eggs for the cheap, so it's got to be. Which yeah, did you hear that front office? Did we tell you about the guy? Which the guy never replied after I finally read Stuart. I read your letter that was a goddamn novel. You're like, when you finally go, Stuart's like, yeah, I gave him way too much information than he needed. I was like, and then I finally read it. I'm like, oh yeah, we dropped a nuclear warhead on that guy. But some guy from the New York Times, right? Was it New York Times?
Yes. Well, he wrote
articles for the New York Times. He reached out. He was doing a article on prison talk, and like the aura of like prison cooking and like that stuff. He found our video, the pop culture video, and wrote us on the Pushing Mongo Twitter, and was like,
wow,
I found your video. You know, what could you get? You know, I'd like to talk to you guys about the, you know, kind of thing. Reached out, so it's pretty cool. but we never heard back from the guy. So even though we might never ever come of that, it's cool that people are finding little shit like that. It was cool that like
I like how he hasn't even viewed our message.
Yeah, what a fuckhead, dude. We're gonna dox him if he doesn't.
I'm gonna message him right now. Is there anything else you need?
Punk.
Bitch.
All right. So before we get out of here, because we're pushing 2.5 hours, I just kind of want to roll through this. So this is in 2020. It's a little bit of a couple years old, but like I said, as I was doing my research, I found there's one of the articles I sent was from like 2002, 20,000, and basically just to prove, like just to show that like it doesn't, you can fucking throw a dart at almost any year from now to 2000, and the Idaho Department of Corrections has been wrapped up in some type of bullshit. But this is one where apparently now I think there's only one private-owned prison in the state of Idaho right now. But at one point, Idaho had a lot of privately owned prisons, which we've talked about in the past. Those are the worst ones. Those are the prisons for profits. Like those are the ones. They're all profits. They're all business. But privately owned prisons are. I mean, those are a crime. They should be. But so now there's not. So this is an article talking about that kind of, and there's a part in here we'll get to kind of explain Chef's situation. So basically, it's saying, it says the early. I don't know if we're not going to read all of this.
Yeah, we don't have to. If you tell me kind of when to stop, I don't mind.
So here's one. So I've sent an article go up a little bit. So this is one that if you go up a little bit, they had this thing called a video service. So Gladiator School is one. So press uncovered at dangerous levels of understaffing, cover-up, violence. Prisoners had nicknamed it this. Okay, so in 2000, as of 2008, I guess we do it just to give context. So they were using a company out of Texas, like to run, to do these prisons. Like a company out of Texas owned this CCA place.
Yes.
And they were, there were videos coming out of inmates beating each other, guards watching. This lady says, as a matter of fact, at one point they had more violence at that one prison than all the other prisons combined in the state. So, and this is a place called Gladiator School, is what they called it. Like, jeez. So, I mean, that's and I've got a thing about that we can read at a later time. But yeah, prisoners sued. The FBI investigated. The company finally admitted it had both understaffed the facility and violated state contracts. So eventually Idaho took over managing the prison, but it wasn't finished with private facilities. For one thing, the state continued to use smaller private prisons. So basically, there's so many people getting locked up in Idaho. And if you go down, so the population started trending upwards, and that just doesn't stop. Talking about the prison population, overcrowding and safety concerns. But if you go down, it says at one point, I think it says in Idaho, yeah, right here. So people who are going out on parole aren't getting off of parole. They're ending up back in prison or on parole violations. And it says, in fact, Idaho has the highest percentage of prisoners behind bars on parole and probation violations. And that is because there are these minimum mandatory sentences for these nonviolent. It says right here, Idaho has a mandatory minimum sentence for things like nonviolent drug charges. And that's one of the big problems because they're not like a case-by-case thing. It's, oh, you did this, you're going
throw the book at you.
You're going to prison for this mandatory thing. So it's just a prison. It's a population that is just never... It doesn't stop growing. So they need more prisons, which means they have to build more prisons, which means more privately owned prisons. And it's just a problem. I mean, and so these are things, as we also identified the huge lack of treatment for substance abuse disorder and for mental health issues. So people relapse and go back in. So this is exactly what we have been talking about with Chef. This is the part I was saying describes him, because in his past letters, what Stuart was saying in our letter, that it took guts to tell somebody that, we're referencing the fact that he has told them that he is struggling, that he needs this help. He's told them what he needs, and they have blatantly ignored it and just written it off. And sure, there are people in prisons who are manipulative. There are people who are just lying to get, but there are a lot of people there are people who are only in prison and they are only doing the stupid things on the outside because they're not being treated. They're not there. They're not getting the help they need.
Yes.
And when they get to these places, this is what we mean about there needs to be rehabilitation. So if they can't get it on the outside because they don't have health insurance, they don't have whatever, for whatever help is not readily available to just anybody. And, so now they get to this state-run place. Sure, they're in there for punishment, but don't you think that that's the place that they should get their medicine? If they've got a disorder, that maybe they should help treat that. Like this is maybe their first chance ever to even have any sort of help for their mental issues or their addiction problems or whatever. And they're just turning their backs on these people. Like, so he's highlighting, it was kind of like going from a prison facility to a dog kennel. I mean, that's Eagles Pass didn't have outside. So residents were shut inside for months. So they had no yard. Only 20% of prisoners. So Devereaux was also able to earn money as a wildland firefighter, start paying off restitution, but at Eagle Pass, only 20% of prisoners qualified to work and get a job. I was reading too, they were using these people to like run drugs. They were using these people to they were really using the prison staff to do illegal shit. Like these privately owned companies were using them. Right. And it's like, so what are you supposed to do when the people that are there to keep you on the inside are now, taking advantage of you and utilizing you as like a fucking, they're taking advantage of the problems. And like Stuart said earlier, you're going to resort back to the little things you already know. And now you're being used to do those little things, by prison staff. Like what the fuck? I don't know. Yep. It's wild. So, but like I said earlier, this is going to be something that, we're going to definitely tackle a little, like we're going to have the episodes where we get a little deeper into this. Just 2.5 hours in, it's not the time to do it. But yeah, but this is just us dipping our toes in. And this is for me researching for 20 minutes. And I found 10 articles about things that are wrong. The prison system's wrong everywhere in the United States, but you get to the Midwest and there's a lot of privately owned prisons. There's a lot of hee-haw shit going on. Yep. And we can say that we're from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. He's from we are around these. You go 20 minutes up the road, you got Jefferson County, you got Bonne Terre, a couple hours, it's a fucking, so we know. And, it's a problem. So we will definitely be talking about this in the future. But as far as Chef, dude, I'm stoked we got a video. That was cool.
Yeah, it was nice.
I wasn't expecting that. Did he send that after the video? Like, did he send that with the letter, like after the letter, or he did that afterwards?
Oh yeah, well after. He sent that video to us like 4 hours ago.
Dude, fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
He sent us the letter a couple days ago. He sent the video today.
Well, good. Well, we'll write our letter to Chef. We will read that to you guys next week. We will get. I'm going to send Stuart. I'm going to hop off here actually, and I'm going to shoot a little video to send to you, so we can get that sent over. And then tomorrow, we will get the. I will get Chef's video posted. We will post that everywhere. I will get the links for his JPay. We'll get all that stuff linked in the bottom. So like I said, if you guys want to write him, donate to him, whatever you want to do, even if you want to pick a different inmate, like if you find somebody else, JPay, that's what all the, you can find them there. You can write them there. So we will get you guys, we'll point you in the right direction. So,
yep.
But on that note, this has been Pushing Mongo 13.
Lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13. Thank you guys for joining. For those who joined, make sure you scan our socials. Follow us everywhere. TikTok, YouTube, IG, and TikTok. We're kind of popping off right now. We're not really popping in our terms. So hit us a like there. Message us. Hop in the comments. Whatever. Follow us everywhere.
Support Skate Laborious.
Yeah, so we're gonna get Skate Laborious. I was just down there. I was down there the other day. Drove by it. It's like 2 blocks from my work. I didn't realize how close it was. Went down there. It's let's get this. I haven't really ever been down there too much. Like I wasn't. I admittedly wasn't too. Didn't know much about this when it was going on. Now I know all about it. Now we're down for the. I mean, I would have been down for this cause the whole time if I knew about it. But get that shit rebuilt.
I was a fan from afar from Springfield.
Yeah, so let's get this place rebuilt. It's a beautiful place. Got a lot of support. We went to that thing a couple weeks ago. I got the brick. Got my Skate Laborious brick right there.
Boom.
I'm gonna find trying to get a place. I had it up here, but get yourself a brick. Get you some Skate Laborious shit. That's their GoFundMe. So donate money if you can. If not, tell a friend.
Mission Taco. Get yourself a McTwist taco,
bro. And apparently, my girlfriend had one. Fire. They're the McTwist. It's a Big Mac themed taco. Mission Taco in St. Louis. Get you some. They're apparently fire. I had the chicken taco. Still, the money went to the Skate Laborious. It was also dank. So just go to Mission Taco in general. Also, we've got a new merch site set up. Go to our new merch site. We've got a few different things set up. Stu's got the hat. Stu's got one of the shirts. I fucking love the shirt. Looks like it's like a black flag. It looks like a slip
black
it
flag
in.
Bars, man.
We were talking about looks like was it slip it in, right? We were talking about
slip it in. Yeah, in the red, yeah.
Yeah, in the red. Fucking shout out Black Flag. But yeah, so make sure you do that. Hit the bell so you get notified when we go live every Tuesday, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, kicking YouTube. You guys have a great rest of your week. It's going to cool down. We'll see you guys next week. We might see you later on this week. Who fucking knows what the week holds? I'm 0-4 in fantasy football. I might not be here next week. Have a nice week. 3-1. Fuck everyone. Front office got his first one this week too, so fuck him.
Peace.
Peace.